All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Cosmic Colon. Uh-oh. Why are we not seeing... Oh. Ha ha. There we go. There we go. Hello. Ah. Welcome. Hopefully you're hearing me, Bob, the White Demon. And you're here for another awesome episode of the Cosmic Colon. You want Gouriki's voice? Well, Gouriki. Is Gouriki here? Is Gouriki the ninja going to appear? Oh, there he is!
Yeah.
Boom!
Hello.
All
Hello,
right.
everyone. I'm Gouriki, for those of you that aren't used to my voice.
Can everyone hear Gouriki? Can everyone hear me? And colon on stream. Yep. Yeah, it's how I do things, Plastodon. How's it going, everyone? Gouriki, we fucking made it. We fucking made it.
Yay!
Oh, shit. To those of you that don't know, Craig is not well. So it's a good thing that I'm here to take over for him, right? On tonight's episode, we have Gouriki, the master bot smasher. Gouriki, how are you?
I'm doing fairly well. My stomach's a little upset, but hey,
Yeah.
probably something I ate today.
Okay.
Because I had something new, and that usually happens.
That can happen. That's the
For a
perils
lot
of
of
new
people,
food.
right? Well, for some people that might not know, I recently ended 14 and a half years in Japan, and I'm not quite used to eating American food again.
Okay. Crying broccoli, hello. What would you say the
Oh,
biggest?
crying broccoli, hello.
What would you say the biggest difference between Japanese and American food is?
American food isn't very seasonal comparatively.
Okay.
Japan being an old culture, they really respect seasonal food, and also being a small archipelago. A lot of their foods, unless they're imported, are very season oriented.
Mm-hmm.
So they really value certain seasonal foods, whereas in America we can either grow everything because we cover so much land mass, or we can import it from other countries
because
very cheaply.
if we like something, we want it all the time, not just once a year, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah. Instead of culture shock, I guess that would be culture. I guess it would be culture shock in a way because food is culture. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry
Yeah,
about that.
coming back, it's still, I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah, I mean, after 14 years, it's going to take more than a few weeks.
Yeah.
All right, what we are here to discuss tonight is what you do. You
Yes.
are well known to be Twitch's bot smash kaiju, and
Yes.
it has been wonderful to witness. I feel like you're on a crusade of sorts against bots
I think
on
so.
Twitch.
Yeah.
So tell me, why are robots on Twitch?
Why are they on Twitch? That's a good question. Well, bots on Twitch serve many features. The first being things related.
JT Beeman, thank you for the follow. Sorry, Gouriki.
Oh, I know that person.
That's awesome.
JT is a moderator for Mimi, who's currently streaming, I believe.
Okay.
And I haven't advertised in her channel about this, but hey, welcome, JT. So the first bot are the bots that people sign into something to actually use for other purposes. So, for example, Crying Broccoli uses Just Dance requests to facilitate people doing requests for the songs that they're going to dance to in the video game Just Dance. For most of us as streamers, we use either Stream Elements or Nightbot, or for some of us both, to facilitate things like shout-out commands, 8-ball, and various things like that.
Streamlabs on my end, but yeah.
And Streamlabs also too. Some people use FossaBot, and a lot of people, including Mr. Alchemutation, he uses ButsBot.
We like butts.
all of these services are services people actually have to sign in to. You actually have to authorize them for your account. Pretty much every other bot you don't want.
Okay.
Because, I mean, honestly, if you didn't sign up for it, why is it here?
Well, that's a
And
good question.
and a lot of people, streamers, and unfortunately moderators as well, think that a lot of the bots are part of Twitch's ad dynamic.
Okay.
And that's approximately 325 kilograms of bullshit.
This is a rather specific amount.
Yes. So, honestly, if Twitch here, I have a picture to show for that actually. Later on.
Okay.
But suffice it to say, the bots that Twitch uses for its advertising purposes, we don't see. You will never see it in chat because
Okay.
it's all behind the scenes. It's all meta. You're never going to see it.
Meta like the
bots that
chicks with a... Oh, sorry, I got that confused.
So the bots that we see serve many different purposes. They can be as simple as, for example, there's a very famous bot that Commander Root has developed. Now, for a lot of
Okay.
people, the name Commander Root might be familiar.
Sendai.
Commander Root is a third-party developer who works for Twitch. However, all of his useful items are on his website, which we'll look at later on. His bot is not part of his tools. His bot is not related to his tools. The only thing his bot does is it goes to thousands of channels and it basically aggregates data. If anybody knows SETI at Home, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, SETI at Home, basically what Commander Root's bot does is it goes through all the Twitch channels and it aggregates data for Path of Exile and a couple of other like arena MOBA type games, whatever, to do things like calculate treasure drop rates, how many people are playing, what classes are being played, things like that. That's all it does. So his bot serves no streamer any purpose whatsoever. The bot is not related to his tools in any form whatsoever, aside from
So
the
it's for
fact he
information
created it.
gathering.
Just for information gathering, which is what a lot of the other bots do. There are other bots that do the same thing. There's one that's called like Dota Board Gatherer, which basically does the same thing for the game called Dota. Whatever Dota is, I don't play it. I don't know.
Okay.
So there are a lot of information bots out there that do it, which is why some people never see certain bots, is because they're not playing the game that would draw that bot in. So, but to say that they do nothing is just ignorance. You don't want them in your channel because, again, they're gathering data. And other bots gather other data. They gather data about your stream. They look at your keywords. They look at the game you're playing.
I can't help but think that information is valuable, and if a bot is gathering valuable information from me as a streamer, then what? I feel like if something of value is being gained from me, should I not be compensated in return for that valuable information?
Right, yeah. So that's part of the argument, is if you're not using a bot such as Nightbot, Stream Element, Streamlabs, whatever, Just Dance Requests, if you're not actually signed into a bot, it better be giving you money.
Right?
Because it's making money off of you, one way or another.
If information is valuable.
Right? There's bots out there that are scam bots, and again, we'll look into this when we get into the slide portions. So for some of you that are actually enjoying this face, it's going to be gone for a vast portion because I've got like 30 slides prepared while I walk you all through how to protect your account better.
Gouriki, before we begin that, Hecubus, could you confirm that you can hear both Bob and Gouriki? I just want to make sure everyone can hear us before we jump into things, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just seeing me
excellent. We're good to go. We're good to go, Gouriki.
All right. So another kind of bot is called an advert bot. And a lot of people are really familiar with those advert bots. They do things like, buy primes, viewers, and subs. Come to suckmyweenie.net or whatever. And
I've been there.
I'm sure. There's other bots that are like, hey, you want me to create emotes and overlays? Just send me a
Oh
DM and I'll
God,
tell you more.
is that
Totally a scam,
how is that different than solicitation?
right?
Like I
Uh,
I see a lot of people getting solicited for emotes and all of that. Like when did graphic design become so predatory?
I since
Placenta,
people had
hello.
ice. So another kind of bot that's kind of like an ad bot is a lurker bot, and those kind of bots just sit in the channel. They almost never follow. They almost never chat. They just sit there. And basically, what they're clinging to the hope for is that somebody clicks on their profile. In some cases, and there was a case, it was, I think, 2 years ago, somebody actually had a malicious code on their profile. And when you would go look at their account, that would actually jack your Twitch info. But aside from that, what most of them do is because they're using a picture of a hot chick and they have like this flowery description, they're hoping that you just give them a follow and then they'll just milk you later. They'll track your data. They might send you a message or whatever. But by you following them, you help make them look legit, and thus more people fall for the trick. It's like the
Mhm.
people that do, like the gift card scams. Like, oh, you owe us a bunch of money. Just go to the nearest store and buy a bunch of gift cards.
Yep.
Like nobody does that, but people fall for it enough that it
I
continues
know
to
someone
work.
that falled for us that exact scam personally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
So
tragic, to
so
say
there's
the
a lot of
least.
bots like that. So again, the long story is if you don't sign into a bot, you don't want it there. The other downside to all the things the bots may or may not do is any bot sitting in chat has an equal opportunity to receive a random gift sub drop than any other human in your channel.
Which,
So if you allow bots in your channel, you're basically saying, hey, humans, so you have to kill the bots.
yeah,
If you actually value money, if you actually value your people, if you value your numbers, for those of you trying to reach affiliate, you need to kill some bots. For those of you going from affiliate to partner, you want to kill the bots
even just for
because
real people to get subs that people so generously gift, you have to kill
mm,
bots. Because why people above bots? Yes, Jeff. Why why would anyone think that it's okay for someone that isn't a human, someone that doesn't participate on a regular basis, to get a sub?
right?
I'll never understand.
And I've seen it countless times. As some for those of you that don't know me, I've been a moderator over 7 years now. I've seen all kinds of bots, which is again the slides you're about to see are going to demonstrate some of this knowledge, and it's amazing what the bots get away with. Yeah, I've been a moderator for over 7 years. I recently had my streaming 5th anniversary. So yeah,
Congratulations.
oh thank you,
We
thank
were
you,
there for
and
that.
you were. You were. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually again for those of you that actually like to see me, unfortunately this is going to go away so that we can focus on some of my slides. So the first thing that I ask of all of the viewers is for those of you that want to learn about streaming security, sign into your account now and follow through some of the pictures that I'm about to use. That way you can look at your settings and either go, oh shit, and fix it, or you can look at it and go, oh yeah, that's what I'm set to, or oh no, I'm actually better than that because Gouriki already talked to me and I know better. So
Galloway, hello.
for those of you that wish to follow along, we're going to start walking you through how to be a more secure streamer, how to be more bot resistant, and yeah, and how to make yourself safer.
How to make sure that your followers get the subs when someone drops a sub bomb instead of fucking bots.
Right. So I'm going to kill the camera now, and we're going to go to our first slide, which is going to be in your, for those of you that are streamers, go to your creator dashboard.
Oh look, it's me again.
Are
Why
you able
is
to switch to the screen share?
Yeah, I think so. Just a sec. Switch here. Boop, boop, watch stream. There we go. Minimize this. There we
Waiting
go. Good to
for
go.
the- Okay. There you go. And also, Bob, if you go up to the top right, there's that button that's like, don't show non-video participants. That'll also get rid of that tiny little toolbar on the bottom.
I see grid. I see inbox. I see more.
Yeah, so you do more and then uncheck the first box, show non-video participants.
That eliminated one. Okay, so show my camera.
Well, I mean, if you want to see the camera, you can. I don't know if everybody's going to be able to see the.
I think that's just
slide.
for Discord.
Okay.
I'm just looking
All
to
right.
remove the stuff on the bottom. Did that work?
I'm at a huge delay. I don't know yet.
Yeah, I still see 2 on the bottom. I see my own camera.
Okay.
So
And my screen. Okay.
Let's.
Well, I am a video participant, so
show
it would be there. Okay.
I'm going to remove my camera. Confirm.
Okay.
Now I also see common cider at the bottom.
Yeah, because that's my screen that I'm sharing.
Okay.
Because my camera's deactivated now, so it'll be just my camera.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, those won't go away because these are video participants.
Okay.
Is my picture big enough for people to read? That's the more important question. If my picture's big enough, then Bob doesn't need to do anything more.
It should be. What I can do is shrink myself on here. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's give you more real estate. Would you like more real estate?
I'll buy that for $1.
Let's. Oh no. Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Shrinky Bob.
Oh, on mobile. Sorry. Oh, that's right. Yeah, if you click on my screenshot, it'll change your perspective too.
Now you have most of the screen.
Okay. Can everybody see the picture okay? Okay, so for those of you that want to make your accounts more secure against bots showing up, doing anything, etc., go to your own Twitch, go to your own creator dashboard, and come down to the section that says moderation.
There we go. Yeah, let's just put me at the top.
So these are the settings that I recommend as a minimum. If you want to make anything stronger, feel free. But just so you know, if you come back to, I'm going to look at the actual one. We're going to be looking at auto mod rule sets. You have moderation, and you're going to click on this very first section up here. It says auto mod rule sets. If we look at the defaults, you're going to see this is pretty scary. You're going to see that there's only 1 star on aggression. There's no filtering for bullying, no filtering for disability. There's only 1 on sexuality, sex, and gender. There's no filtering on misogyny. There's only 1 little shield on race, ethnicity, and religion. There's no filtering for sex, no filtering for swearing. That's horrible. I recommend taking it to level 2 and then adding a second shield and adding swearing to 2.
It should be live. Is this live? What's happening? Something is...
We are live, right?
Yeah, something has happened. Maybe I just needed to refresh that? Yes, okay, now it's live.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see your cursor moving, so.
Okay. Yep, sorry for the tech problems, people. We
Yeah.
we had problems doing other things earlier, so appreciate your
mostly life.
Yep. So anyway, long story short is once you're in moderation auto mod, I personally recommend putting everything to 2 or higher. Depending on what you stream, depending on what kind of harassment you get while you stream, of course, you want to set that higher. If you want to set something lower, you can. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to advise you on what your options are. I recommend that they're all at 2 minimum. If you have more difficulties, raise them. If you're like, oh, my people are really chill, knock it down 1. I don't particularly care. But again, for your safety, I recommend 2 and higher. On this smart detection, which is in beta, I don't recommend no filtering because that's asking for trouble. And I don't like likely and possible because that's a little, and this is something that some people usually don't hear from Gouriki. Likely and possible is a little too strict. So I would just say likely and just everything 2 stars and higher, or 2 shields and higher. Especially for those of you that are, for those of you that promote safe spaces, definitely think about 3 and 4 shields as you go. But again, as a minimum, I recommend 2 shields for everyone.
Unban, hello.
Okay, so with that being said, let me make sure I have my slide here. So that's the quick overview for moderation auto mod. Any questions so far? Otherwise, I'm gonna go on to the next.
I just want to make sure that it's running correctly.
A little bit. We're now in suspicious user controls. Waiting for the image to come over on the phone.
There, everything's showing up again.
Okay, good. So that might be something we just have to do is every now and then just quit Discord.
Apparently. Turn it off and on again, right?
Yeah. Oh, the phone's still behind. Can everyone see the new picture just fine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see your cursor moving with the blue lines and the circles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So again, we have ban evasion detection.
There
so
we
as
go.
as many of us know, if we ban somebody, a really persistent troll will just run out, create a new account, and try to come back. But since Twitch kind of tags the IPs of the names coming in, they get flagged as a possible or likely evader. So, and I've seen it in several channels just this past week, just since New Year's.
Okay.
So I recommend level 2. Having it off is not a good idea. Level 1 would be okay. Like if you want level 1 and you don't want to feel too much like a mean person, level 1's okay. But I again recommend everyone do level 2. Because then you're going to get people that are very likely trying to mess with either, if not your stream, other people's stream. I also recommend that you block hyperlinks, keeping in mind that, like it says here on the subtext, your moderators, admins, and VIPs will still be able to post links. This is just going to prevent the average person in chat from doing so,
Okay.
which is a good idea for a lot of streamers. I strongly recommend saying block hyperlinks. There's also the non-mod chat delay. 0, again, is a bad idea. 2, I guess, is okay. Some people choose 4. That's fine. Personally, I'm at 6.
Okay.
That because you don't know if your moderators are looking away. You don't know if they're typing in chat. I'm giving my moderators the best benefit of a chance of catching a dodgy message before it actually rolls out into chat.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it from that picture. So
Okay.
again, those are my recommendations. There is, right below ban evasion detection, there's this category called shared ban info. And let's go take a quick look at that. So with shared ban info, you can share ban info with up to 50 other streamers, up to 50 other channels. And currently I'm using 13 of those slots. Now, some of them are people that I've either already been a moderator for or people that I've become a moderator for. And then there's some people here that I don't moderate for. So for example, I've got 4 requests out that haven't been answered, but I have 9 people that I do share banned info with. and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's six of the 9 are people I don't moderate for.
Okay.
So what this moderator comments does, you also choose what severity it is. So if somebody who's been banned in one of the channels you do share ban info with, if one of those people come to the channel, they're going to be instantly flagged, which we'll also look into very
Okay.
soon. And they're either flagged as being monitored or they're flagged as restricted. But of course, you also have to make sure that this is toggled on, shared mod comments. So what that means, going to Alchemutation channel as an example, what that means is, let's say we look at this dodgy half a bee here. So if I click on half a bee's name, this brings up what is called as the mod card, the moderator card. This tells me at a quick glance how old his account is, if this person's been following and for how long, and also if they've ever subbed and how many times. It shows me their entire history of messages. It shows me how many timeouts they've received, bans they've received, and moderator comments, the parentheses meaning how many comments came from other channels.
Okay.
So if this person was flagged, this flag would be highlighted. If I want to do it manually, I click on the flag and I choose whether to monitor or restrict.
So that shares between different streamers.
It shares between the ones that you actually, from the previous screen, who we actually share with. So it doesn't go out into like all Twitch generically. It only goes to the people you're sharing with. So for example, we probably don't have any here. Let's see. I don't think anybody's had a flag before. I recognize a lot of these names. Well, let's look at Buttspot. Okay, Buttspot was banned before, and oddly enough, Craig did it, not me. And I remember this because I was. How can we tell if a user like Random Man is a bot or has no followers ever? Need an example beyond mod screen info? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Ben Ellery. That's part of some other future slides. But to quickly go into it, hello Peekaboo.
Hi, Pika.
To quickly go into it, what I do is, as a moderator, if I see a name here and I'm like, this name is really dodgy, I want to know more. I click on the name, it brings me the mod card. I can tell that they've got 414 messages, which just scrolling up a couple pages, I can tell that they've actually been talking like a human, and don't just spam emotes, don't just say hi. They've never had a timeout, they've never had a ban, there's no mod comments. I can see that there's a good 10-year gap, roughly 10-year gap between his account creation date and the day he followed. Even though there are telltale signs here, or not telltale signs, there are clues here that could make some people believe that this person is a bot. One being, there's no icon. We have the generic Twitch head here, this blue circle, and the background is the black background with the gray Twitch marks. It's not good. And Random Man, if you're listening, and anybody else out there, if your profile has a Twitch head and a Twitch icon background, you need to go fix it. Because this is going to let moderators think that you're a potential bot. You want pictures.
Tess Nicole has an interesting question.
I see it. So I got banned about a year ago by a mod with a god complex. I literally did nothing. Do I get flagged when I enter a stream? It depends on the moderator. If, for example, in the case of the shared ban comments, that's possible that it comes through. So let's look at you really quick. So you've chatted a lot. You have a picture. You've got no background. The no background would cause some suspicion. You've got no timeouts, no bans, no comments. I don't see a problem here. I see that your account was 2 years old when you followed. You've previously subbed for 9 months. Whether or not that's in a row, I don't know, but 9 months. Pretty good idea that this is a human. But if this was a shared account, not a shared account, if for example I were to ban you right now, and then one of these 9 people, you went to one of their channels and you started typing messages, you would appear with a flag. This flag would be white, and every message you type it would come up with a text. And is there a victim? Would anyone like to volunteer to be a victim?
Step right up. Step right up.
I'm not going to ban. I'm going to flag you for monitoring. That's all I'm going to do, just so we can see how it appears in chat to the moderators. Just FYI, it's not a ban. I'm just going to flag for monitoring.
I'd offer myself, but it's my channel.
Need a victim? Is that UB? You want to be the victim? Okay, UB's going to be the victim.
Hubie's like, sign me up.
Okay, well, Ben can be next then. Okay, even though looking at this account, there's clearly nothing here that would, as me as a moderator, there is nothing here that would make me freak out about UB coming in the chat. He's got a lot. I'm assuming I apologize. This is faster to say. I'm assuming UB 500 messages, no timeouts, no bans, no comments. 5 years between creation and follow. Previously subbed for 1 month. Now, being sub for 1 month could be questionable because it could be a gift sub.
Mm-hmm.
Could be completely random. That part's not really a good basis. If it was like 9 months, like Jesse, that would be more instantly legit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flag for monitoring. So now this flag turned into a shield. We can see over on the far left mod action, UB is added to suspicious monitoring. So now when UB types a message, there's going to be a banner that says flagged monitoring user. Just got to wait for UB. There we go. So every time until this flag goes away, UB is always going to appear with a highlighted box that he's been flagged suspicious user and monitoring. So then what should happen is the moderator either talks with other moderators and or the streamer and says, hey, UB's banned in another channel, comes up as monitoring on ours. What do you say? What do you say, Craig? And
Yep.
Craig would be like, yeah, dude's fucking dodgy. And then bam, you're gone. Or be like, no, I know UB, he's legit. And then we just come up and
UB's
fix
a
it.
sketchy bot.
So we're going to stop monitoring. That took the shield back down to a flag. So now the next thing UB types is going to come up normally.
I was framed.
So because that was just a flag, there's nothing in the mod history. It's not going to show up as a timeout, ban, or the comments. Because again, it was just monitoring. It's not a permanent scar on the record.
So, I have a question. Craig accidentally banned SROM one time while he was fighting a hornet. Long story. That was in Jack's channel. So, in Jack's channel,
Right?
SROM's going to have a history of one ban, correct?
Correct.
Interesting.
So, for example, Buttspot, which we know has a ban on it, we can see the ban here,
Yes.
right? We click on the ban, and it says on April 13th of 23, Alchemutation banned Buttspot. And
Yeah.
then 3 days later, I was checking through your mod actions because I do that because I'm a thoughtful mod. And I even messaged you. I'm like, dude, you banned Buttspot. What the heck?
Yep. Accidental ban.
And Craig's like, well, I didn't mean to do it. Everybody's been wondering where Buttspot's been. And I'm like, so I can unban it? And Craig's like, sure. So I unbanned Buttspot. And I went to the comments section. And I said it's a utility bot authorized by Alchemutation. So that way, should another moderator see it, there's a note here saying, basically, don't ban it. And down here at the bottom, just below the comments area, there's a box that says share this comment, which comes into play with this parentheses up here for shared mod comments.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. It's a great way to network information.
Can you comment on the ban to give context? Yes. So for example, let's ban Blurp. We're going to ban Blurp. So what I'm going to do is to give it context, you have to ban it without using the mod section. So you can't click on the ban over here on the right. We actually have to come in the chat and do something like ban Blurp demonstrating leaving a ban message. Oops. Wait, do I have to do at? I don't remember. Let's see if this works. Okay. So in the stream, those of you that are only VIPs and lower, you don't see this at all except for the screen share. But for other moderators and for Alchemutation, they're going to see Gouriki ban Blurp reason, demonstrating leaving a ban message. And instantly the mod card is flagged, banned in Alchemutation by Gouriki 2 seconds ago. What we're going to do is I need to refresh, go back to Blurp. Now I see a ban. When I click on this ban, it tells me Gouriki banned Blurp with reason, demonstrating leaving a ban message. Bam.
Nice.
Does that answer your question, Gallo? It does answer it. Okay. So now we're going to unban Blurp because we want Blurp. And if I wanted to, I can just leave a comment about that. So now that message is out there. It's a shared comment. It tells you it's a shared comment so that should people that Craig shares ban information with, they would see that Blurp has a ban in Craig's channel, but the note would say, sorry about the ban we were testing.
Excellent.
Okay. So it looks like I'm capturing monitor. All right. So I'm going to move on to the next picture. Unless there's any last questions with ban evasion, shared ban, blocking hyperlinks, non-mod delay. Are we good there?
Yeah, if anyone has questions, type away in chat. I'd say we're good there.
Okay, I'm going to move on. So basically, this just highlights what I just mentioned about ban evasion detection, because we saw what monitoring looked like when UB typed. We can also choose restricted, which means it's going to be a different color ban box, or not a ban box. It's going to be a different color marking box. And if I have my alerts on appropriately, I'm actually going to get a beep every time UB types. That's like, it's going to let me know that somebody needs to be given special attention.
Okay.
So generally, if you flag somebody for being restricted, you strongly, strongly either suspect or you actually know that they're a bot or a troll or just a 20-ounce dick. So you have to, it's up to you to choose how you want to monitor or restrict the person. And I just put it up here so you could see that both of those have the option of which one's restricted, which one's monitoring.
Makes sense.
In the next screen, so we're still in moderation. We're still scrolling down a little bit. And this is an old picture. This one's from like 2 years ago. So some of these are changed a little bit. Chat verification. Now, again, I know a lot of people want to welcome everybody. I know a lot of people want everybody to feel whatever, but you also have to realize the more of an open door policy you have, the less of a safe space you have.
Makes sense. I mean, it's
So,
unfortunate, but it makes sense.
right? Because humans are humans and humans suck.
Fair. As a demon, can confirm.
So, again, these are my recommendations, and this particular screenshot are not my settings. They were my settings at the time I took it 2 years ago, but I've since gotten more strict. You can watch your settings by the green power bar up here. If it's really low, it'll be a small bar in red. Again, for a streamer, your biggest concern is the longevity of your stream, the safety of your stream, the safety of your viewers, but still being around for everybody. So you want a lot of protection. And actually, if you follow
Always use protection,
at
folks.
least, if you at least follow my slides a little bit, and there's still a lot of slides to go, you're going to greatly reduce your appearances of bots and trolls and other dicks in chat. So basically, it's really plain English here. I really shouldn't have to explain it. It's really straightforward. Looking at my settings now, I have all chatters must have a verified email, all chatters must have a verified phone number. The reason I went up to this is because of things. Some of you may know of the hotspot raids that happened a while back. Some of
Yep.
you may not know about it or only heard about it. So, among many of the things that the hotspot raids did and other hate raids since then is they will come in the chat, spam you with follows or spam you with messages, and sometimes it's a copy paste message. Sometimes it's a copy paste artwork using ASCII symbols. But when you tell Twitch here that all chatters must have a verified email, all chatters must have a verified phone number, you are going to greatly reduce the amount of dicks that come in the chat.
Yeah, Hecubus knows.
Substantially.
And reduce the risk of ASCII dicks.
Right? So, because, I mean, granted, a really determined bot creator and a really determined troll, they're still going to get past this. But this is going to stop basically every lazy troll and lazy dick that's out there. And quite frankly, there's a lot of them because,
Yep.
humans. So again,
Yeah.
I strongly recommend everybody just going all in all. That'll instantly put your bar to green because that's really good. But you can also do exemptions. And I have all three checked: subscribers, VIPs, and moderators. And some people are like, why do you want to let those go through? Because I can just hear Bob asking me that now.
Craig did
And
ask that.
yeah. So quite frankly, I'm going to allow subscribers to be exempt because if you gave me money, I'm going to let you chat in my channel. Now, based on what you say, I may or may not ban you, but I'm going to allow you to chat without having to verify your email or phone number because you already gave me money.
Hey, Gouriki, you seeing what Ben's saying?
He says it's too locked to even use my not Benellery account. Well done. Nice. Oh, you just went to my page then?
No, Ben was trying to use his alt account here for a punching
okay.
bag.
Yep.
But because of the settings that I
Right.
have on your recommendation, it's not letting him use it.
Okay. So again, I let subscribers come through because I'm like, hey, if you're going to pay me money, I'll let you chat, and then I'll judge you based on what you say then.
Fair.
VIPs and moderators, I mean, come on, for those of you that are streamers and those of you that are VIPs and moderators, you're going to know that you only have that badge because you've well established yourself with the streamer and the community.
For sure. For sure.
So, of course, I'm going to allow exemptions there. And then the next part's probably going to cause some controversy.
Just a quick heads up, Gouriki, we have to run ads in about 5 minutes.
In about 5 minutes. Okay, so we're going to try to do this controversy before the ads roll.
Okay.
This very next part, which you can see in my chat rules, is controversial to a lot of people, and a lot of people claim that it violates Twitch terms of service, and in fact, it does not. If nothing else, it upholds them to the utmost. The paragon of following the TOS. And I'm going to read it, even though some of you may be able to see it. By engaging in chat, I hereby swear that I'm 21 plus or over, 13 with express parental permission and guidance. Now, express parental permission and guidance doesn't mean, yeah, I let Johnny go online. That is not express parental permission and guidance. Express parental permission and guidance, as we're going to read in the Twitch terms of service, means that mommy and daddy are going to go to jail for Tommy if Tommy stalks someone online.
Mm-hmm.
That's express parental permission or guidance. And the odds are your average 13-year-old that comes into Twitch isn't going to have that. Because mommy and daddy ain't going to go to jail for Timmy.
Nope.
So, as such, I will never say my age if under 21, whether or not is the truth. Because we have no way, and we have no sort of authorization, verification, or tools at our disposal to vet everybody that comes in the chat. We have no idea, and we have no way to get an idea what country somebody is really in. We have no idea how old they really are. We have no idea what their age majority is in that country.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, I agree to be banned if anything I say contradicts these statements. And hopefully I can get it before we go to before we go to commercial?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay. Where's my terms of service? I'll have to do this one. Twitch terms of service. Again, this is directly off the Twitch page. We're still seeing my page, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. It's right up here. Use of Twitch by minors and blocked persons. By downloading, installing, otherwise using, blah, 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 you're at least 13 years of age, that your parent or legal guardian agrees to be bound by the terms of service if you are between 13 and the age of legal majority in your jurisdiction of residence, blah, blah, blah. Again, this is saying mommy and daddy are going to go to jail if you fuck up on Twitch. And again, nobody's going to have that. Now, if you look at something else, age of majority. Now, a lot of people say, oh, anybody 18 and over can be on Twitch. No, that is not true. That is flat out not true. Anybody 18 and over is not true. Because, as I just read, it is based off age of majority in your country. And just looking at this map, age of majority, and especially in these areas, can go all the way up to 21. So because we have no way to find out where you're really from, we have no way to find out what your real age is, and not only that, but it's probably illegal for us to do so, you have to be 21. If you say anything else under 21, we have to assume that's the truth, and you're going to get your ass banned.
Yeah.
And let's go to ads.
All right. Excellent. Excellent.
So let's pick up then, because in my test run of my slides, I took 3 hours, which is the exact length of today, and we're already trashing that time.
All right. Let's keep at it.
Yep.
Make sure everything's coming through. Yep. Age of majority. Yeah, that's still up. Hey, White Gray Black is rating with a party of 6. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in.
We're talking about security.
I've got Gouriki on stream. Welcome to the Cosmic Colon. Welcome, Raiders. If you're not familiar with me, my name's Bob, the White Demon. I take over for Craig every once in a while, and when I'm able to have a special guest on, Funny Buddy, thank you for the follow, I host a show called The Cosmic Colon, in which we take a trip through the Cosmic Colon and talk about the shit of the universe. And today, we're talking about bot security and stream security, how to have a more secure stream, and we have the wonderful Gouriki on to teach us about it because he is a mod kaiju. White Gray, how was your stream? Yeah, I asked Craig if I could, and he was like, yeah, sure.
Nice.
Kraken! Welcome in, dude.
Okay, so just to recap for everybody that was gone for the 3 metric minutes of commercial time. According to the Twitch terms of service, we have to basically yell at anybody that even jokingly says they're not even 21. 21 and over, sure, fine, whatever. But if anybody for any reason says younger, and we're not going to argue about it because, again, your channel is at stake. If you want to stay streaming, you have to protect yourself. So,
okay.
Age of majority, because you can get banned if somebody comes in the chat and says, "Oh yeah, I'm 17," and they live in one of these countries that's not the age of majority. Again, we don't know they have express parental permission, which, as we just covered, means legally.
Yep.
Not just I said Timmy can go online.
Yeah. So you have to assume that they're telling the truth and ban their ass.
Yes. So going back to, I think, the 90s, we're going to go don't ask, don't tell. So that your best bet as a viewer, don't fucking say your age.
Or risk getting banned.
Yep. All right. So that's picked up from the last picture we were at. Unban requests. When enabled, you can actually disable this. Personally, I wouldn't because you might have a jerky moderator. You might have an accident. Like I've accidentally banned people before because like my chat didn't refresh. So like for example, if I came back to your channel, let's say I was just scrolling down here and I meant to like grab the scroll bar over here, and there's not one right now, I could accidentally ban somebody. So yeah, I strongly recommend having unban requests on, and I also recommend having a long cooldown period. In
Okay.
my case, it's 15 days.
UB has an interesting question. How fast does the ban have to happen? Within seconds?
Have to happen? Um, Very likely within the same stream, because again, what a lot of people will do that want to ruin other streamers is they will visit accounts, say I'm 13, and then say a lot of adult or vulgar things,
Mm-hmm.
video that and submit that to Twitch, and your account is screwed. So you want to get on it as soon as humanly possible.
ASAP, yeah.
Underage example? Well, for example, one of the first people I moderated for, he had a guy. It was allegedly a guy came in the chat and he kept asking questions about, is it okay if I do this with my girlfriend? Is it okay if I do that with my girlfriend? I'm so happy, and a lot of us are just kind of like, dude, you could just shut up. After pages of this, he said, "Oh, I'm 13 and she's 21."
Oh my god.
And so we banned him, and he came back with another account
Oh god.
and did the exact same thing.
Ugh.
I
Not
mean,
okay.
some of the words were different, some of the imaginary situations were different, and we don't know if he tried to take video of that and submit that or not. But
Mm-hmm.
you want to protect yourself against that, so I strongly recommend you go with a chat rule such as this, and tell your people, don't say your age. Like, don't even say it at all. And if you do say it, say you're 21 and over,
Mm-hmm.
because again, we cannot verify. We can't verify, but we are responsible.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know about you, but I don't want to lose my account.
Nope. Hey Chan, how's it going?
But in the instance you do happen to accidentally unban somebody, like some dipstick streamer banning Buttspot for some. Oh wait, that was.
What idiot would do that?
But let's say you accidentally clicked on somebody and banned them, or you were doing it for like a test purpose like this, but you
Or
forgot.
you're on your front porch trying to clean out old macaroni fighting a hornet, and you accidentally ban SROM from Jack's chat.
Yeah, should that happen, you want to be able that if you didn't catch it, you want that person to be able to send an unban request.
Yeah, for sure. Because
Now,
sometimes shit happens.
right? Sometimes shit happens. Now, personally, I recommend having this cooldown period to 1 day or higher. I would not have it for anything less than a day. Because if you did it by accident and you catch it, you've got ample time to just go fix it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you did it and you feel like it's a legit reason, and they're like, I don't think it was a legit reason, then this is the cooldown period. They get to write and say, can you unban me? Like, what did I do, man?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I've got a great comment for you from Ben here. I've
Okay.
banned a lot of people this week. Appreciate you making time for this.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm more than happy to share how to moderate, how to do settings and stuff like that.
That's what we're doing. That's why we're
It's
here
what
tonight.
I do. Got 7 years of experience. If I don't know it, I'll lie. Next topic is this is a lovely newer option. Stop banned users from viewing the stream. And the reason I have this selected, I actually have a couple of reasons.
That's a wonderful thing, actually.
I have 2 reasons I have it selected, but I'm only going to tell you one. And that is, somebody who's banned from your channel may get their friends to come cause trouble on your channel, and they're just recording it, and they'll submit it. So, if they're banned, they can't record it, and they have to rely on their friend doing it. And the odds aren't very good that they're going to be the one doing it. But then, and again, there's other reasons you want to do it, but I strongly recommend saying stop it. Followers only mode. When enabled, viewers must follow you for the specified amount of time before they are allowed to post messages in your channel. Now, mine's 30 minutes, and yeah, that's pretty steep. My friend Jev, who started streaming about 20 minutes ago, well, not like as in ever, but like today.
First time.
She's got her set to 10 minutes. That's fine. I would definitely have this set somewhere in the minutes. and I think 10 minutes is a very good idea because again, if you get a follow raid, if you get a hate raid coming through, you're going to get a whole screen of follows, and then you're going to be like, you'll get bad messages like nearly right away. A
So
lot of the trolls and a lot of the spammers, they're not going to want to sit around.
I have a quick question about this. Does that mean that when we get raided and someone's never been here before, they have to follow for 10 minutes before they can even send the raid call kind of thing?
Correct.
Okay.
And I realize that a lot of people are like, oh man, that's that brings down the raid buzz. Well, again, we're talking protection.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking protection. If they really want to do it, they can wait. And the people that already follow you from the raid, their messages will still get through because they've been here before.
Yep.
And this time also doesn't count against you if you're offline. So let's say, for example, we're going to end for the night and somebody just follows, but you have a 30-minute timer like I do. Well, the next time you stream, they'll be able to talk because 30 minutes have elapsed. It's not like 30 minutes of sitting in chat. So they're not super handicapped because of that.
Yep.
Subscribers only chat, I would only ever hit in the shield mode situation, which we can talk about later. But these next two are also important, especially as a moderator. You want moderator tools in chat to be available, and you want your moderators to be able to pin messages, especially if you play Words on Stream with Chan. Okay, any questions here? Moving on.
Moving on.
We have... Uh-oh, my picture froze. Hello, picture. There we go. Again, going back to talking about hate raids and follow raids and junk like that. This page alone will save a lot of people a lot of grief. Does this timed follow articulated in about the stream? You might have to rephrase that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't understand that either. Does this timed follow... Is this timed follow articulated in the about this stream?
Oh, I'm sorry. That goes back to the picture. Hang on. I think I get that now. I'm not seeing it now. Anyway, the time is just literal time. So the timer starts from the moment they actually follow.
Yeah.
So if they follow, you go offline, 29 minutes pass, they're fine. They don't need to like catch you on your next stream and wait the other 29 minutes.
Okay, so it's not live time, it's literally from when they follow.
Right.
So if you're offline and you get a shout out in someone else's stream and someone follows you and you're not even on,
right.
As long as 30 minutes have passed, they'll be able to talk next. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Okay, next is again follow. It's about stopping the follow raids and hate raids. Really easy. Allow raids from channels that meet the following requirements. Number of viewers to 3. And again, I have it in big pink text here because a lot of people like pink. Do not have this set to 1 or 2. Just don't. Because anybody, like, we used to have hosting, and I'm really sad hosting is gone. I miss hosting. Hosting was lovely.
Me too.
But now that it's gone, a lot of people will turn around and raid. And that's a bad thing because a one-person raid is just a host. And a lot of people, since there is no hosting anymore, everybody's alert system that is set up for raids, the alarms will go off when somebody raids. And then the stream will be like, oh, thank you for the raid. We're really glad you're here, so-and-so. Thank you for bringing your... Oh, fuck, one person. So a one-person raid is, in my opinion, really douchey. Just don't fucking do it. You're just screaming for a shout-out. If you want a shout-out, be a good member of the community.
True.
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're already a valued member of the community, you're already going to get a shout out. You don't need to be a douche.
That is so true.
Raid.
Like, yeah, if you're appreciated, the streamer is going to go out of their way to be like, I know you, you're awesome, shout out.
Right? So, again, put this number to 3. And the reason I say 3 is because I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I have 2 Twitch accounts. I can raid anybody with myself and my other account. Unless you set this to 3 or higher.
Mm-hmm. And you don't even have to be streaming to raid.
Yeah, you don't. I like, my channel's off right now. I can actually raid.
Yeah.
At least I think I can. Here, let's see. Oh, I can't raid you right now.
Oh,
Why is that?
why is that?
Why is that? What happened? Oh, I'm glad you asked. The reason, going back to the picture, is because Craig already has it set to 3 or higher. And even though I'm a channel he follows, even though I think I'm a subscriber right now, actually, and even though I'm an affiliate, even though I met 3 of these other criteria, because I don't have 3 people, I can't rate them. I love red pandas.
Which is great
Oh,
because, like, yeah, red pandas are amazing. Yeah, the one person raid thing is funny once, and after that, it's just really annoying.
yep. So just to quickly go through this, because I want to get through some much more valuable slides.
Okay.
Set this number to 3. Save yourself and your moderators a lot of headache. No maximum is fine, because who's going to say no to a shit ton of raiders?
Right? Too many
Minimum
people are here. Come on.
minimum account age in days, 123. So that's what, 4 months?
Yeah.
So, or just shy of 4 months. I can't remember.
Jesse
It depends what
Nicolas
time
are
of the year
awesome.
it is. So I would say 123 days. That way you're not going to get an account that was created last week. You're not going to get an account that was created just last month. You're going to have somebody that's been around 4 months. And that is going to save you a lot of raid grief. And then just check all these boxes, because it's good.
Valuable information. Check all these boxes because it's good.
Well, because, I mean, it tells you right here, channels with the above thresholds must also meet one of the following criteria.
Yep.
My teammates, so if you're on a team, channels I already follow, channels on my suggested channels list. Okay, that one's a little bit out of the boundaries. If you take that one off, I don't hold it against you at all. My subscribers, you should have this on. If you got people giving you money, I'm going to do my best to help accommodate them.
Yeah.
And then any affiliate channel, yeah, granted, there are bots out there that are affiliated. I'm still going to allow this, because they still have to have 3 viewers
Yep.
and 123 days old. And then any partner channel, because again, if you have a partner channel, the odds are you're going to have a bigger raid.
Yeah. Oh
Moving
no,
on.
a partner is raiding me. Shit.
Oh no, what will I do?
Oh no, 700 people are here seeing my channel. Other
Yep.
than the extreme anxiety, yay.
So TLDR, stop the fucking 1-person raids. Raise this number to 3. And again, this is just without all the artwork on it. I don't know why I made another copy of it. I guess just so it wasn't cluttered. Okay, and again, to combat other douchery, there's a lot of people out there that use text-to-speech features, and some of them use channel points, some of them use bits. A lot of the people that use the one with bits, text-to-speech, the TTS feature, a lot of them have it set to just 1 bit, because they're like, hey, any money's good money.
To a point.
True. But you don't want somebody coming by who's not even a member of your community paying 1 bit to have your TTS say vulgar things while they copy that, video it, whatever, send that to Twitch, and then your ass is banned.
Yeah.
Set it to 3, because granted, somebody could still pay 3 bits for it. They
But they're
could.
gonna think a little bit. They're gonna think a little bit more about it.
Yeah, they're going to think a lot more. You can have it set to 100. 100's fine. So Chan, don't worry. If it's, the important thing is that this number is 3 or higher. As long as this number is 3 or higher for both bits to cheer, bits emote, as long as both of these are 3 and higher, you're fine.
I have to admit, I'm guilty of abusing the TTS in Jan's channel.
So please have this set to 3 or higher. Enable pin cheers, because that's more money. Minimum bits of pennage here, 100. That's $1. I'm not going to say no to $1. Why
Yeah.
would? But again, you could set it to just 3 if you want. But again, this is a pinned message. It's going to be pinned for over a minute. It's going to be more expensive than just 3.
Yeah.
So for me, it goes 3, 3, 100.
Yeah. Makes sense. Hey, Chan, I can hear it in my head right now. A lot of the times I'll spam lyrics for the TTS because it's fun, and I can hear it. I like big butts. I cannot lie.
This just goes back to the automod features we visited before the commercial break. This just
Okay.
tells you like the different categories up top and what the automod catches at each level. And it's from Twitch itself. Anybody can find it. You just look up Twitch automod and it's probably the first hit.
Okay.
That brings us to another tool you can use called Commander Root. Now, as we mentioned, the tools and the bot are not related outside of being made by the same guy. So there's a lot of tools available here. I personally use it the most for Chat Band Manager. And I think we'll go into more detail on that later.
Okay.
But Commander Root Tools, which is again, you can find the link in my security Discord, and we can also post it here later.
Yep.
Super important. These tools, there's a lot of wonderful tools here. We're going to look at pictures of parts of them later. Really great. Speaking of the bots that you use, if anybody actually used Ninebot or Stream Elements or Streamlabs, there's a lot of features that you can turn on that help protect your channel, like excessive use of caps, excessive use of emotes. I'm glad I can't actually hear that.
I deserved that. I deserve that 100%.
And then, of course, Stream Elements has the same thing. These are the settings that I go with. These, again, will save you greatly. So going to my actual settings, which are somewhere around here. Oh, there's my Stream Elements. Okay. So there's a lot I like about Stream Elements. And part of it are these features right here. If you go under chatbot modules, there's a lot of really good ones here. Chat alerts, that's up to you. Whatever, raffles up to you. That's fine too. We're moving down to spam filters, not spam filters. Moving down to spam filters. Chatbot spam filters. Caps lock protection. This will. Some people like to come in the chat and write all caps lock.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them are the adbot spammers. Some of them are trolls. Sometimes they use it for their artwork. I just use it to help trim it down. But that's not the important one. We're going to skip that for now. This is up to you. Paragraph protection. This is one thing that I definitely use to combat the ad bots, because the average ad bot message is about 161, 62 characters long.
Okay.
And some of them
that would be helpful.
Some of them are as long as 350. So what I have is I've got a command. If you go to my channel, you do !150. It tells you that you have a character limit of 150.
Okay.
And I've since upped it to 160. But I'm aside from this stream, I'm not making it public knowledge.
Okay.
So this means anybody can type a message up to 160 characters long. After that, the message will be automatically deleted, and Stream Elements will say that's so long I started falling asleep. And that's to prevent adbot messages from appearing in your channel. For example, I have a collection of adbot messages.
Yeah, that's lengthy. Why are you sending me a book?
So let's say if a bot came by and did that, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a long ass fucking message. I don't want that.
Can I say something on this?
Yeah.
Okay. I have my chat on this side, so I'm monitoring stream chat as we stream, right? I'm monitoring everything. Mm-hmm. My chat window is one line longer than that entire paragraph. I see the entire paragraph, and then I see UBI works going, So when someone spams that amount of words, it's my entire chat box. That's just inconvenient. I can't see anything else anyone said.
Right? So one thing that I did is I collected a lot of these bot messages, and I go to a page. I'm going to show you over here. I go to a page that's a character counter. There it is, character counter. And I would copy the same message. Whoops, that's a message from Ducky. Okay, so that's the message I just put in your channel. It's 343 characters long.
And what it is, a 500 max?
Well, it can go up to 500, but
Yeah.
again, I'm saying you want to bring it down
Oh
to like
yeah, for
150,
sure, for sure.
160.
500 is way too much, let alone, or 300
So
are way too much, let alone the max of 500.
let's look at another bot message. This is one of the recent bot messages. It's 119, so this would actually slip through the character count block. But if you do blocked words, which again we're going to talk about later,
Hi,
this
Maka.
message will be stopped anyway. But if you do paragraph protection, and that's the picture, that's not my actual one. Go away, picture. So if you go to your paragraph protection and you set it for like 160 or so, you'll block some of the longer messages automatically, completely irrelevant of your blocked terms. The message will simply be too long to get into your chat.
Yeah. Can we
So
take
I strongly recommend that. Yep.
just a quick pause here? I haven't been doing any shoutouts tonight. Thank you to the mods for doing the shoutouts. Please follow everyone that they do shout out. We love you. We appreciate you. There's a lot of information to go through tonight, so I don't want to keep interrupting Gouriki to do the shoutouts. I hope that there's no disrespect or hard feelings. When it comes to that, it's nothing personal to anyone. Therefore, I haven't been shouting out anyone. Please follow everyone that the mods are graciously shouting out, though.
Yes.
Continue.
Okay. So there's other things here you can do as well to help protect yourself. Like symbol protection will help protect you, or not. It'll increase your protection against like dick pics and whatnot showing up in chat. This is one that's been added recently, the Zalgo protection. This will get rid of those like fake messages. You get spam mail where it's like a message from Amazon, but you know they're not actual legit like alphabet letters.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this. I don't even know what Zalga is.
Well, okay, so like for example in French, you've got the C with the little curly thing at the bottom.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. That kind of a symbol is a Zalgo symbol.
Okay, like an umlaut.
Yeah, so if it's not a legit American alphabet letter, it's a Zalgo.
Okay, I understand. Like the German bee-looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like, I think Popewit had one the other day. I forgot what channel he was in, but he posted something, and like his Popewit was like super curvy. It didn't look like normal letters. I don't know where I can show you, but
Hey, White Gray Black. This is an amazing amount of info. Glad to be here to hear about it. Thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Diacritical Mark. Thank you.
So, so this Zalgo stuff will help again reduce spam messages that use alternative letters to bypass your blocked terms.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a lot of blocked terms, like if you block out, for example, some of this bot message, I'm going to go paste that last one I had. So let's say this was an ad bot message. It came through. This is a real ad bot that appears on Twitch. Now, some of my blocked terms are in here. For example, stream skill itself is a blocked term. This pro-in is a blocked term all by itself. Online broadcast together is a blocked term by itself. So even though this message was 113 characters, there's 3 different places that my blocked terms would prevent this message from happening.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't see it. So for example, if I can get another volunteer, either UB or Benellery, if you could copy the message I just wrote and repaste it in chat.
Come on, victims.
But again, the VIPs will be able to do it because they can bypass it. The moderators will be able to bypass it. I want somebody without a special badge. And if it can't let you do it, tell us what it says.
Do we have a volunteer? Step right up. Prepare to be roasted.
So random tried. Well, what did it tell you anything random, or did it just not go through?
Jesse Nicole, did you try as well?
Jessie should get through because she's a VIP.
Okay.
Because again, a VIP is someone you would allegedly trust. So.
Wah wah. What are you seeing? What is it saying, Yubi? So I mean, it being my stream, I should be able to copy and paste that back, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There it goes. Okay, so Yubi says message wasn't posted due to conflicts with channel's moderation settings. Boom. So even though it's only 113 messages and a character limit of 150 or 160, such as in my channel, even though that would allow it to come through, my block terms prevent the ad from appearing.
Jesse Nicole, I'm a VIP? Yeah. Says one against. Yeah.
So we're done with that picture. Okay. Another thing you can do is if anybody actually uses loyalty settings that are available in Stream Elements, this is where you can tell Stream Elements to not even count those names. So these are all well-known bots that appear, and I simply have them added, and they just don't earn points. They can't. It's not possible to earn points. And to show that, I'm going to go to my Stream Elements again. So this is my actual Stream Elements. I'm going to go to my leaderboard. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that all 107 of these names, they're all people. I know every single name on this list. Even this guy, Subaverage Joe VR, and Play Slipstream, because they're actually a game developer. I know all these people, and there's not one single bot here because I already have it filtered that none of these bots, so not even Stream Elements. Stream Elements isn't even on my list. Stream Elements does not earn points. Going back to my leaderboard.
Okay.
And most people's channels, Stream Elements is going to be a top 10 bot.
Yeah.
And it just simply isn't because I have it set to not even earn points.
Okay.
And again, that's for me to show to my humans that I value them more than the bots.
Fair.
Because you can look at my top 25, you can look at my top 100, not one bot.
Awesome.
And then the last picture of this series is where you can start to identify and combat bots, which is our next major section of
No
the
worries,
lesson.
Jesse Nicole. No worries. This is my favorite thing that you showed me.
Oh, thank you.
I use this daily, like multiple times a day.
Nice. How close are we to an ad?
24 minutes.
24 minutes. Okay, good. So Twitch Insights, you can just Google it. Just Google Twitch Insights bots, and you're going to find this page. I'm going to go to the real page now that our pictures are done.
This is one of the most useful tools, in my humble opinion.
So let's say I have a suspect in my chat, and I can't tell if they're a bot or not. And I'm just going to look at your stream right now.
Yeah, check
and let's say I think Quad Laser is a little bit suspicious. The first thing I'm going to do is click on his name and go to his mod card. I can see that he's not a follower. Mm-hmm. So already that's a little bit suspicious. He's also never posted a message.
Yeah, not familiar.
Thanks, JT. So I can see that he's never posted a message. He's never followed. But I can also assume that he's probably come in one of the recent raids, because you've had one raid, two raids?
One raid from White Grey Black, yes.
Okay. So far, I can assume that White Grey Black...
We can see that he has a picture and a background.
Yeah, so that's a plus, but that's not proof.
Yep.
It just simply means that this is a less lazy bot because they have two pictures, if it is a bot. So my next thing is I would actually go to the profile and check this person out. So I'm going to click on that person's name. And again, 2.9K followers, that can still be sus. So I'm gonna pause the channel because I don't want to see it. I'm going to do things like look at the suggested streamers. If there's any streamers down here that I know are another bot, I'm going to automatically put this in the sus pile.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at these names, I don't recognize any of them, so that's neither good nor bad. So I'm just going to... So now I'm going to go to my resource. I'm going to go to my Twitch Insights.
So what about the fact that it appears that they have videos up from previous streams?
That is definitely a plus, especially since like a real face is featured. This is a huge plus because a lot of the bot streamers, you're not going to see a person. You're either going to see and I'm sorry, VR. You're either going to see a VR or not a VR. What was it?
VTube.
VTuber. Yeah, you're either going to see a VTube avatar or you're going to see something else. You will rarely, but it is possible, you will rarely see a real person's face on the bot.
Okay.
So yeah, thanks for bringing that up. And we see a lot of videos. We see videos going back from, there's one for 19 days. There's a couple to last month. So this part already makes me feel pretty good about this account.
Okay.
I'm going to go to check out the about. I'm going to look for advertisements. I'm going to look for advertisements on things like Honeygain and Binance, because those are really big bot advertisements that come through a lot of channels. And I don't see any of that. I see a YouTube and a Twitter with the same name, no extra characters, no extra symbols. So that gives me more faith into this account. I don't see really weird crap going on. Okay, music commissions, sure, that's fine. Gmail, he's got a pretty good price going on. I look at the plugins. Okay, he's got his leaderboard here, top subs, top gifters. And we're going to look at chat stats. Okay, Stream Elements is number 4, which again wouldn't happen if Quad Laser would go into his loyalty system and actually remove Stream Elements as points.
Yes. Yep.
But looking at these numbers, I can probably safely assume that these 3 are real people. There's the streamer himself there. And don't tell us the spoiler, White Gray. You're supposed to... Shut up! I'm working here!
I'm working here.
So we can... So, like, from this and from the things we've seen so far, like, I'm definitely leaning more and more, spoiler aside, towards this being a real person.
Yeah.
I'm going to do things like...
I understand that you're using them as an example in this case.
Right. So I'm still going to check out every single tab. I'm going to look at when was the last time they streamed, when is the next time they're going to stream, what do they stream. And
now, would you also vet their name in Twitch Insights?
Yes, but okay. I'm going to still check out the profile first. I'm going to check all this out. I looked at the video history. We looked at the schedule. Just going to pop in the chat so we can see the rest of their drop-down menus down here. Okay, so I feel pretty good that this is a real person. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to go to Twitch Insights. And I'm going to actually scroll past the online right now. I'm going to go to all Twitch viewer bots. And I'm just going to start typing Quad. Okay, name does not appear. Unfortunately, this only means that they're not viewing 100 channels or more.
Like at the same time?
At the same time, right.
Can't even imagine that.
So for those of you looking at Twitch Insights, if you come to the channel, first off, I'm going to refresh my page. If you come to the channel, this first section, I mean, it tells you exactly what it is. The Twitch viewer list bots that are online right now and in how many channels they're in.
That's a great question, Ben.
What profile's built in with manware? Wouldn't I've just got hit? If that was one, I could have been. But I have a lot of faith in my antivirus, anti-malware. And I also have faith when I decide to look at an account, because there's some pages that I look at just here, and I'm just like, yeah, you're a bot. You can die.
So you wouldn't even have clicked on the profile unless you had enough information to let you know you can click on the profile.
Yeah, like if you didn't have a raid at all, and I saw this name here, I probably wouldn't click on it. I would go straight to Twitch Insights.
Fair. Okay.
And then I would probably copy the name and then type it in as a link instead of taking the direct link from
yes. Yeah. Understood.
Okay.
Understood.
Okay, so so Twitch Insights. So Twitch Insights will only track bots that are in 100 or more channels simultaneously.
Hmm.
So, for example, let's pick someone at random. Someone tell me any name. Give me any name of any streamer online right now. Preferably not a partner. Preferably not a partner because they're going to have a lot of people to scroll through.
I don't know who's online, so this is on you, chat.
Yeah, it's on chat. Give me a name of somebody that's online that's not a partner.
Isn't Jeb online?
Oh, well, Jeb's a bad example because I mod for her.
Well,
We're
yeah,
gonna look.
okay,
We're gonna
fair,
look. We're
fair.
gonna look at an account that has bots. Jack's on. Well,
Oh, Jack is on. Yes, actually, he's doing a bonus stream tonight.
all right. So we're gonna go look at Jack. Oops. So the odds are we're not going to find one because I actually help Craig moderate for Infozar, even though I don't moderate for Infozar myself. So nobody tell Jack. Shh. We're looking at his channel. We're gonna open up his viewer list. So even though I'm not a moderator, I can actually see the viewer list. And just scrolling down this list, none of these names instantly strike me as a name
Hecubus
that
has a
could be
good
a
one
bot.
there. Rift Tracks.
Well, Rifttrax is partnered for one.
Oh, okay. True.
I want to pick somebody that we can theoretically scroll through quickly and look at names.
Okay.
So,
Hecubus has offered up Octopimp.
okay. Is it like that?
Yeah, just as it sounds. OCTOPIMP.
Okay.
Hey, that's
Okay,
me.
so we're looking at Octopimp. They're live. They're not. So
They're
they are partnered. So this is going to be difficult. I asked for a non-partner. So what we're going to do is we're going to look in the community list. And okay, I'm just going to scroll to the top of the viewer list right
I see
here.
Alicidra.
Shut up. So, with my experience as a moderator, I can tell you right now, undeniably, there is one. Okay, in just this
Right
page,
clicking.
there's undeniably one bot, and that's Alicidra. If we scroll down to where the list ended, again, I'm going to go with ones I instantly recognize. Okay, I don't see anybody on that page. I'm going to scroll down again. Sam Skio, that's a bot. Okay, so that's pretty good news. I only saw a couple of bots, but I'm going to get off of his channel because I want to get in trouble for restreaming. So yeah, those two are definitely bots, and we're gonna look at those right now. So we're gonna do one of those names was Alicidra. I think I spelled it right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here we're going to start looking at how to identify a bot. And actually, I'm going to minimize this right now and go to my next chapter of pictures, which is bots identification. Oops, I didn't mean to double click. I want to open with photos. There we go. All right. So here is a picture of an actual bot account. And there are many signs here, and you're going to see these signs as we look at other actual bot accounts. The first one being that she's rehosting another well-known bot account, being the Stygian Network. Stygian Network is a well-known bot account. Okay, what we have here with a bot account, we have basically a picture of a chick, questionably hot. We have 2.4 thousand followers.
Sorry, questionably odd got me.
Questionably hot. And also looking at the names at the bottom, I know for a fact Electrical Longboard is a bot. I know for a fact Stygian Network is a bot, and I know for a fact Urban Order is a bot. So going off this alone, every sign I need to know that this account is a bot is right here. I don't need
Bot.
to know anything else.
Bot.
But if I were to look at that account, I would look at the about, where I'm going to see more details that would further prove it's a bot. I would also see that they don't stream at all, which doesn't explain why they have 2.4 thousand followers, which again goes back to picture of a questionably hot chick. Your average nerd is going to go, oh, tits, click, click. And then they get followers like that way. They also, like, a lot of these bot runners will follow each other.
Yeah, because why not?
There's going to be no video history, nothing. Okay, so now that you know this slight opening into bots, I'm going to turn the page and you tell me how to identify it as a bot. Chat, go ahead. What signs do you see here that this is a bot account?
I'm going to wait for chat before I say anything.
Yeah, the delay is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm going to start going into it, and hopefully the delay will just line up. Yep.
Well,
Again.
Yep.
Yep. Hot chick pick, 2.5K followers. She is restreaming Freeweed, which is also another really huge bot streamer. Now, one of the
Stygian Network in the bottom.
Yep. So Freeweed, who's being restreamed right now, is in the bottom. Electrical Longboard, which is also a bot, is on the bottom. Stygian Network is on the bottom. Urban Order is on the bottom. Reactor Hub is also on the bottom. All bots. One thing that some of the bots will... Yeah, there's no videos.
Yes, follower count, no bids. Good job, guys.
Yep. A lot of the bots, what they actually stream are freely accessible webcams, which means they have no content. They're literally streaming anything anybody can look up and stream.
Okay.
Which is just...
basically traffic cams?
Yeah, like traffic cams, railroad cams.
Yeah.
Cams on the street that, not necessarily traffic, but, like Times Square cams, whatever. Yep. Like zero content. Or they'll restream, as we saw in Lori Pub. She's streaming out of their Discord, which if you were to look at this picture, you would see, like, these are all bot accounts too.
Mm.
And all these people, all these folders are like their bot groups. So I just happened to catch that when I went and visited. Okay, so that's number 2 down. Here's the next bot account. Oh, look, restreaming Freeweed. Oh, look, Traffic Cam. Freeweed, Electrical Longboard, Stygian Network, Urban Order. 2.3K followers.
Actual Traffic Cam. I called it.
Yep. So, again, no research needed. Instantly know this is a bot. Next picture. Shanula. This is one of the newer bots. But again, same shit. All she's doing is... or, it's not really a she. We know it's not. We know none of these are actually a she. Again, picture of a questionably hot chick. Restreaming publicly accessible video.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nothing special about it.
No videos.
And there's nothing to look up. Freeweed bot, Electrical Longboard bot, Reactor Hub bot, Stygian Network bot.
It's all the same names again.
Yep. So, one of the things that Electrical Longboard does as a bot is it offers a feature where people can literally watch it stream its video for God knows how long to accrue channel points. The viewers can then spin those channel points to raid everybody watching into their channel. So, it's crazy.
Crying Broccoli, I never would have assumed any of these were bots on first glance. And that's how they fucking work, eh?
Yep. I mean, honestly, if a streamer or someone else in chat was like just clicking on random names, they'd look at it and go, oh, she's cute, follow.
Mm-hmm.
And then like try to chat her up. And it might go to an AI bot. It might go to some dude, in t-shirts and a sock on his weenie, for all we know.
Yeah.
So Yeah, it's really horrible. But again, this is one of the things that I'm doing this for. Everyone needs to learn how to identify all this stuff, how to protect yourself from all this stuff, and how to show it to others in a way that makes sense.
Well, Ben actually makes a really great point here. Being a mod isn't easy. Just glad we're all learning, and this is how we learn. Like, nobody is sharing this information
Oh yeah,
because,
nobody is. It's crazy. Yeah,
well,
when I started 7 years ago, I had a bunch of questions, and everybody was basically like, "Figure it out on your own."
so
Or,
you
"Oh yeah,
did.
but that, yeah, oh that's a bot, but what are you going to do about it?" You can ban bots all day, and they'll still be bots. Like, okay, that's true, but
True, but
like,
doesn't mean there
why
has
do
to be any here,
why do we have a criminal justice system then if there's always
right?
going to be criminals?
Yeah, yeah. Why bother? Why bother?
So
Just
here's
let them
another. This
run
is another
rampant.
recent bot. Now, for those of you that might have been in Ragged World's channel back when I used to get shoutouts, you would have seen me in a clip where I talk about how a streamer's number of followers doesn't mean a thing. A streamer's subscription doesn't mean a thing. You actually have to look at the details of an account to show that it's a bot. And this is another bot account. This account is about 3 years old. They've got 1.3 thousand followers. They even have badges, but this is a compromised account. This account used to belong to a legit streamer
Mm-hmm.
that eventually either sold their account or got hacked or something happened that they lost their account and this bot person took it over. So they got to keep all of that legit person's badges.
That's so scary and underhanded.
While we're pausing, do you do paid consults if I want you to train a team? I certainly would. I don't say no to money. Do I get to keep my clothes on or is that optional?
Heads up, 5 minutes to ads.
Okay, 5 minutes to add. So this is a bot channel. Again, you got a hot chick picture. And also, while we're looking at it, this name is Regress Z, right? Or Regress Z for those of you that speak Commonwealth English. Teetotaling weirdos. Anyway, this is my
It's
bot
just because
list.
you have a problem with the metric system, isn't it?
I love the metric system. I used it for 14 and a half years in Japan.
Right?
This is my bot list. It is 6,381 bots long. I'm just going to scroll up to where Regress is.
Yes, Gouriki collects bot names. It's for a business, sorry, but pants and shoes and shirt.
These are all the accounts that have the name Regress. This bot is simply one in this collection.
Yeah, so that's like what, 20-ish?
It's like 30.
Okay.
It's a lot, yeah.
And they're all just
And
variations of that name.
yeah, variations of the name. Some of the pictures might be different, but they're all bots. So again, the badges don't matter. The age of the account doesn't matter. Whether or not it follows doesn't matter. How many viewers they have, it doesn't matter. You have to look at the account, like check it out. What is dodgy about this account? And then, so this is just what showed up in the mod card because this actually was in someone's channel I was moderating for. I took a picture of that from the mod card, and now we're going to look at the actual Twitch page of Regress Z. I'm shy. Oh, really? What's this picture for?
Right?
What's this picture for?
Yeah. So shy. So shy.
1.3 thousand followers.
No videos.
This is the extent of the about. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
There's no schedule, no videos, no chat, but they have 1.3 thousand followers. What the like? Not even an OnlyFans link? Excuse me?
Crying Broccoli makes an interesting comment on becoming less and less certain that I could spot a bot.
Well, again, just like any hobby, just like any profession, just like any sport, it's all about practice
It comes with
and
time.
and using those skills over time.
And Twitch Insights. Twitch Insights vet every name.
Yeah. So in fact, going back to Twitch Insights, let's go back up here. Okay, Regress is not on right now, but if we come down to the second half again, never forget that Twitch Insights has two portions. You've got the currently online portion and you have the complete list. So we're going to type in Regress.
3 minutes to ads.
Regress was on Friday in 58,000 channels.
That's the thing. It's not. You're not going to know instantly. It's skill building. It's something you have to practice and gain experience over time.
Oh, yeah.
But this
Okay.
is why modding is an actual skill. Like, you
And-
learn this
and-
stuff.
And this is why modding is not just somebody you give a sword to in chat. If anybody, and this, I want to make sure I'm talking to all y'all out there. If anybody in your chat is like, "Can I be a mod?" Your first answer better be no.
Mm.
If someone comes to you and says, "Hey, you've got some bots here," or "Hey, you know, I've noticed this in chat," or "I know this person's like they've trolled in somebody else's channel." If you already give helpful information, the streamer and probably the other mods would be smart enough to go, "Hey, maybe maybe they could be a mod."
Mm-hmm.
But if the first thing you say when you get in chat is, "Can I be a mod?" You'll be, in my channel, you'll be lucky you don't get insta banned.
Yeah.
We're going to ads.
Yeah, we have 1 minute, so we might as well
1
do
minute.
that now.
So let's pick up where we left off. So we went to Twitch Insights back when I did the screenshot of Regress Z, and that's when I found out that in 80,000 channels, totally a bot, no question. So here's an account. Okay, people, what signs do you see?
Yeah, thank you for that, Ben. Appreciate that. All right. I'm going to move screens here so I can see this.
And I appreciate you guys mentioning when the ads end because numbers
this one's
gone
coming through in like a really low quality.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Weird.
completely pixelated.
Okay, I'm gonna quit and come back then.
Okay. This stream has ended. Cricket noise.
Hello?
Hello?
Good. I'm capturing my whole monitor, right?
Yeah, it says this stream has ended for me. Oh, now it's coming.
There should be a new one. Or it refreshed.
It refreshed. We can read this now.
Okay.
Lakaylee, 2 followers.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Hot Chick, 2 followers.
Hot Chick, 2 followers, but unfortunately, this account has changed over time. One thing I want to point out on this one is the motto she's got going on. Smile, it's free therapy. Because we're going to see it again.
Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. I'm 21 and you can catch me. And then Binance, which is a bot, it's a scam, but the bots promote it. You also have right next to it Honeygain, which is also a scam, and the bots promote it. Yeah. And also, this person's an art scammer. I do graphic design for Fiverr. Do you need emotes, logo, or panels? Click the panel above. And it doesn't even take you to her. It takes her to like her conglomeration of whatever country she's in, pumping out scammy art.
Yeah. So the big flags on this one for me are the advertisements. Like no one else advertises themselves like that.
Yep. Now, if I remember correctly, this particular account no longer exists. And it's not that it no longer exists. It's this account, since I've taken this picture, this account's been renamed and rebranded.
Black and white pic?
It looks black and white, but it's not. It's just faded.
Oh, yeah, it's just, really faded.
Okay, we're going to move on. This one is also still, I think it's in chats right now. Let's see if we go back to Insights. Rogue Girl.
Vieira knows.
Yep. Rogue Girl right now is in 14,000 channels. Right now.
She's an AI art scraper like Midjourney.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that's fair, Ben, but we know who you are.
Smile, it's free therapy. Oh, we've got Binance. We've got Binance. We've got Honeygain. We've got Fiverr. Smile, it's free therapy. 17,000 followers. Picture of a questionably hot chick. Bam. It's undeniably a bot. Then, of course, we already verified with Twitch Insights. Currently sitting in 17,000 channels. Bullshit. Next. Think. I don't know if you guys can read this, but this is a lovely read. Remember when Elon took over Twitter and everybody was losing their minds?
Yep.
Yeah, shouldn't be losing their minds because they actually got saved.
I mean, I can read this out.
Oh, please. I'm going to take a drink.
All right. I lost around 50,000 followers since Twitter began banning bots. Oh my, you're an idiot. Sorry. I'm now sitting at around 90 followers. Every single one of my mutuals I've interacted with in the past 8 years have been bots and I never even realized. Wow.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being, finger quotes, an influencer for 8 years and you've only been talking to 90 people?
Actually, yeah, if you don't do the research and don't know what the fuck you're talking about, yeah, you could be talking to fucking AI.
Mm-hmm. So I just thought this was lovely. I had to take had to keep it.
Yeah. One sec, I have to restart sound here real quick.
Okay. Who are cooking and buying numbers too. My stream delay is really long. I changed pictures and it's not changed on my phone yet. I see Bob moving around.
Alright, we're back.
We're back. Yay.
There. Now I can speak in real time.
my picture's behind though. I don't know if we're okay.
No, something's happened, so I'm gonna refresh.
Okay.
Boop, boop.
It should be an insights picture.
Yep, that's coming up on stream now. I know big artists who do and can catch students doing it, okay?
Milking numbers and stuff, yeah.
That's such bullshit to me. Like, why?
Right?
Why would you even bother wasting the fucking time to do it?
Mm-hmm. I'm still not seeing the picture change yet. There it goes. Okay. It just came through on my phone. Okay. So what I want to get at also, like I mentioned with regress, you're going to see a lot of bot makers will follow a theme. They'll keep using the same name over and over and just altering it slightly. So we had regress here, but we also have Apu. Apu's also a huge bot maker.
Oh, I just wanted to point out, Random Man, I fiddled with my account. Pokemon fans will know the girl on it. We've influenced Random Man. Oh, Gouriki?
Yeah, that's a long answer. This is Gouriki's lesson. Okay. Oh yeah, if we're talking about catching scammers, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, a lot of the bot creators will have like a certain name that they like, and they'll just make an ass ton of names with the same theme.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a lot of Apus, we have a lot of Regress, we've got ADRZ. There's a ton of them. There's quite a few like groups of names. Bullet comes through a lot. Hades or HVDs comes through a lot. Dizzy Light, there was a bunch. There's a whole fuck ton of executives. There's a bunch of Gwen for some reason. Gwen was really big. And of course, you know, the hotspots.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of Naomis. Like, there's this disturbing amount of Naomis. But just so you know, there's going to be a bunch. In fact, if we go back to Insights, we're going to do a search on Naomi. Oh, a lot of them probably either changed their name or actually got deleted because now they're not populating. So that's interesting. So I'm just going to refresh this, just in case it was weirding out on me. Oh, that's right. Some of them had a character before Naomi, so that's going to be difficult. Anyway, Moving on. So a lot of the bots will have similar names. So if I see the same name over and over, then I have a good idea that it's been a bot before. Like for example, this Emily comes through a lot with different amount of Y's, different amount of zeros in the front. This HVDES has every single character around. There's one have these, two have these, three have these, zero have these, nine have these. Like there's a bunch of this name. There's just so many aliases. So when I see HVDES, I just know, all right, I don't care what number you've got, you're a bot. Who else has a lot? These are some alphabet soup names. Now the downside is you do see legit bots in this Twitch Insights, like Pokemon Community Game is a bot people sign up for.
Okay.
But the thing is 1,200 people are using it.
So if you look
So-
for Stream Elements or Blurp, for an example, then they're obviously going to show up too, right?
Yeah. So in fact, right now, Stream Elements is only in 9,000 channels.
Really?
And Streamlabs, which is what you use, is in 480.
Hmm.
And if we do Blurp,
I'm on the
Blurp's
low
in
end.
Blurp's in 3421.
Wow. Wow.
But again,
a lot of
all
people
this
don't
does
use
is-
Streamlabs. That's interesting.
Yeah, I did when I started. I used to use Streamlabs OBS, nicknamed Slobs.
Yep.
But then I eventually went into normal OBS, and I went away from Streamlabs, and I went into Stream Elements, and I just love Stream
Well,
Elements.
I ended up having to switch to OBS midstream. I learned OBS in 10 minutes and converted during stream when sound broke and wouldn't repair itself.
Wow.
And but the cool thing is that all of my Streamlabs shit carried over, so I never bothered changing any of it.
Yeah,
because
it all exported. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the features and
Oh,
Stream.
mine came over too. I went from Streamlabs to Stream Elements, absolutely no problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've always liked Streamlabs as
Oh yes, Ben,
as a
that's
bot.
correct.
Yeah.
Right. So basically it's just currently online versus last seen. So green is they're online now, which means they appear on this top portion. Red just means they were on kind of recently or before. So for example, we know that the online right now is 6 pages. So if we go to the sixth page, we can see where it changes from currently online to last seen, which was just like an hour ago, or not even an hour, like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's a lot of Eclipse chat. There's Eclipse chat 2, 10. There's a bunch of Eclipse chats.
What did you get the random message on, Vera? Was it Discord or Twitch?
And does it say your name? Is it like, hey, Verana? Verana. Verana. Because if it is, that's a bot.
Yeah.
If it's just like, hey, Viera, it's a bot.
Are there Discord bots?
There are.
Okay.
On here in Twitch, yeah. If you have the message, let me see it. I'm sure I could tell you.
Yeah, if you want to post the message, let's tear it apart.
So while VR is looking for that, I got a quiz for everybody. Here's a list of somebody's channel, not someone I moderate for. I want you to tell me how many of these names you think are actual humans. I will give you 1 minute. Yeah, that's a bot. That's totally a bot. So you can kill that person VR. In fact, I'm going to copy that name for my my bot list. BB. Oh, B Blythe. Okay.
Yeah.
Underscore Simon H. And that's also common that I've seen with the names. When I get that kind of Discord scam and Twitch scam, it's very, very similar. It'll be a real name with an additional letter in front of it, with a real name with an additional letter after it. So it's B Blythe Simon H. I can tell without the messages, I know that's a bot.
Beep beep. I'm a sheep. Beep beep bomb a sheep. I'm going. I'm feeling 2, same as Random Man.
Okay, so we've got 2 people saying there's 2 humans here. We got Kraken saying there's 0 humans here. Kraken is correct. Not one of these names is a person. Every single one of these is a bot.
Okay.
Every single one of these is a bot.
That's rough. That's a shit screenshot.
One of the things that you can do with Commander Root tools is you can actually get a graph on accounts created within a certain time span. And this is one such graph. This was taken between March 8th and April 17th. The average number of accounts created on Twitch per day is only around 50,000.
That's a high spike.
Yep.
Yeah, Kraken, you win a free bot infestation. Congratulations.
This is between Thanksgiving and New Year's. This is November 28th to December 26th. Yeah, see that? I think I've seen that name before, but I just think that name is questionable. What I would do as a moderator is I would flag it. And if you were around before, you remember how the flagging goes. So just for those of you that don't know a lot about bots, here is the complete, exhaustive, unabridged list of the bots that Twitch uses in chats and for advertising. These are the only bots that you want to have in your channel that you don't sign up for.
Kraken's got a good question there too, so let's see your list first.
Here's my list. I'm waiting. Yeah, there's chat's caught up. Okay, I can see it on my phone now. Here you go. So if you see these names in your chat, they're okay. All right.
Fair.
So
Fair.
So if there's a streamer out there that wants to try to tell me, oh, these bots are part of the Twitch ad experience, or oh, these bots are from Twitch. Oh, these bots don't do anything. I have this to say to you.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Go f yourself. But go f yourself. Is that clear?
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
Fuck your face.
Right? So, if you think the bots in your chat do nothing, go fuck yourself. If you think the bots in your chat are part of the Twitch ad experience, go fuck yourself. Are we clear?
That's pretty clear. Let's say it one more time. Let's say it one more time.
Decepticons.
If you think the bots in your chat that you do not sign up for, we're meaning not Blurp, not stream elements, not sound effects, not Nightbot, not just dance requests. If you think Alacidra isn't doing anything,
Or
if you think Lekaylee is part of the Twitch ad experience, if you think Electrical Longboard is just part of Twitch and part of the Twitch ad experience, if you think Stygian Network doesn't do anything, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Sideways with a cactus. Go fuck yourself.
Kraken's got a question. Is there a way to easily ban every bot in the insights list?
There is me.
There is a miraculous answer to that question, and that is to have the wonderful Gouriki as a fucking mod. Because Gouriki has a wonderful tool called the
So-
Banhammer Kaiju.
This is my list of bots. A lot of them are taken from insights. Some of them are taken just from my time as a moderator, finding out who is a bot over time. So some of these bots are actually like really old bots.
And this list grows every day.
And this list grows. I update Craig on it all the time. My list is currently 6,382 bots. What I do is I copy this list, which is not available for anybody because this is my fucking labor. This would be like, you know, Craig being like, here, you have the rights to all my music. Have a nice day.
Mm.
We're going to go back to those videos. Go fuck yourself. This is my list.
So, Vieira, so we all get you as our mod then? Is that what I'm hearing?
You can. I would be happy to mod for anybody, but I have several demands to make.
That's totally fair because you're doing actual work. In fact, you're doing more work than any other mod on Twitch, in my humble opinion.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And I know, for example, Crying Broccoli, I know that they really are grateful and thankful for the work that I've done for them. I even have a picture of it we'll get to later. I'm really proud of it. So what I do is I take that bot list. I'm going to go to Commander Root Tools. Once I stop being stupid. There we
Not
go.
to be confused with Commander Root the bot.
Yes, Commander Root the bot is a bot that can be banned. You do not need Commander Root the bot. Thank you, Crying Broccoli. I appreciate it. So what I'm going to do here, and this is something you all can do, if any of you happen to come across any of your own bot lists or any other extrapolated data like the list I have, you can do this yourself. Go to Commander Root, go to Moderation Tools, go to Chat Ban Manager. It will bring you to this page. You want to log in with Twitch, big blue button on the bottom.
Add a list of users to ban.
First thing it's going to do is it's going to figure out how many people you already have banned. For example, when I went to work for Chan the Magic Man, he had, what did I say, 320 bots. So it's going to load all the bots that I have. So right now we're loading my channel. So these are all the bots that I have banned in my channel. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up this green button here. It says add new bans. I'm going to copy paste my bot list. So these are all my bot names. This is my, 6381 bot names. I'm going to write a note, known bot or troll. And I'm going to say add users to list. The first thing that it does is it's figuring out which of those names actually have to be added based on the list down here below. Once this number counts down to 0, it goes, okay, I need to add these names, which will be a really small number. It's going to zip through.
Ben has
then it says new bots added.
The fact you don't sell this is admirable. I think we should talk about that, actually.
Yeah, and I don't. I will accept any money anyone has to give to me. But yeah, I don't charge.
Well, I would like to say this. Anyone that would like to have Gouriki as a mod would be honored to have him. That should be reflected in some way. In that, for an example, perhaps you just give him a free subscription. Like, would that not be a wonderful return?
Right. Yeah, I've had several people ask me why I don't charge, what should I charge, things like that. And I know a lot of people, especially Craig, have certain financial circumstances where payment isn't really feasible. I can let that pass. I can totally let that pass. What I would like, again, not a requirement, what I would like is that A, you sub to my channel, which is only like $250 coming to me. You give me a sub to your channel, which is effectively your money going back to you, because that would enable me to get emotes to use in your channel.
Which is hell of an investment.
I like using emotes. Emotes are cool. And that just keeps up for the duration of the time you want me. That's all I want.
That's admirable, dude. You're doing great things.
But what I also want is, okay, there's two different ways that I can ban bots. There's the way you just saw, which took, I'm sure any of you could have held your breath even after having run up a flight of stairs in the time that ran. I'm going to show you the other way to do it. And I'm going to use Craig's channel as an example.
Let's go.
Autoban. This is how I used to ban bots until about last January. I open that program, I click in chat, and you guys can see this in stream.
Yeah, everybody watch chat. If you want to see the wonders of Gouriki, watch chat.
Okay, but I'm going to say this caveat also. The moment I press F12, I cannot use my keyboard. I have to let this run for however long it takes.
Okay.
And the odds are we're going to have to interrupt it because nobody's going to want to wait that long. And here we go.
Look at it. Look at it go. I don't know if anyone's actually seeing that in chat, but you can see it happen on the screen.
No, you can see it in stream. Yeah, you can see it in stream. You won't see it in chat. Only the other moderators will see this in chat.
Okay.
Everybody else has to watch the stream.
So, Kraken, to answer your question, it is this way. And only Gouriki is the only one that's doing it.
This is how I had... do you have the screenshot that I sent of how many mod actions I did last year?
Not available at the moment.
Oh, I got a new one. I got 3 bullet.
Nice.
No, you'll see it in the stream. Watch the stream, not chat. Watch. You should...
Yeah,
okay,
not
heck
in
yes.
chat.
You'll see the new ones, like 3 Hades,
Yeah.
or 3 bullet that go by you.
Gouriki, 3 bullet. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, watch the stream, not the chat. This is the action he's running. Oh, look, 8 Pepe.
8 Pepe, yep. There you go.
Ban butted. This is the action that's being run to prevent more bots on the stream.
So this is the ban kaiju that I've been running since last January, and I'm going to give credit to Ragged Rick. He actually pointed me at this program. Up until last January, I was doing this by hand. I would literally type as a moderator /ban name, and I was working off of my Word document.
That's
it wasn't
insane.
until January that I had this this program. We're not even in the B's yet. Well, there's another one.
Yeah, Abit 8 Aboot, Alex 004, Alfredo, Alia 0, Alia 7.
And the whole time this is running, I cannot touch my keyboard. If I touch my keyboard, it's going to interrupt it.
Yeah, we're still in A. Now think about this. Though. Even though this is coded, Gouriki is doing this, running this right now for my channel alone. Think of how many other people he mods for, and how much time that's going to take per person. That's a lot of fucking work, man.
And once these names are entered into the system, they won't be able to come to the channel because Craig has block banned viewers. And that's pretty much it. And because they're banned, they will also not be able to receive gift subs. So if somebody drops a 10 sub gift bomb,
Which is the fucking best.
I would wager good money. I would wager. I don't know who makes the most in the channel right now, but I'm willing, even though I'm unemployed right now, I am willing to wager what you make in a month that if you drop a 10 sub gift bomb, no bot will receive it, with the exception of like the official bots like Blurp, Butsbot, Streamlabs, Songlessbot.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee your month's pay another bot will not receive a gift bomb. Because I'm that confident in my abilities as a moderator and my 7 goddamn years of experience.
Where are we at here? Are we? Oh, we're in the bees. We're in the
We're
bees.
in the bees now, yeah. I'm still catching a couple names.
Blanked. How
Well,
to
there
get
will be the
going?
VOD. There will be the VOD. The VOD will still be around.
There will not only be the VOD. I'm going to do what I've done for all of the other Cosmic Colons and do an edited
Fiara,
video.
look, your spammer just got banned.
Yeah.
Be Blythe Simon.
Yeah.
Be Blythe Simon is a Twitch account. Tip jar. Well,
Yeah.
there's my channel.
There is not only going to be a VOD, but I'm going to put this out on YouTube as well.
Nice.
Like I have for the rest of the Cosmic Colon. Gouriki, is there a link that you could post to your tip jar?
Just on my channel. Anyone can go to my channel. I have, there's stream elements. There's PayPal. There's whatever.
Big booty Meg. Not the bees.
Not the bees.
Ah, the bees. Yeah, I mean,
We're
if you would
almost
like
in the
to-
seas, and this is all time. I can't touch my keyboard. Like when I would run this for my clients, I would literally like have to go eat or take a bath
you just go
or
do something else.
take the dogs out and let them age a year before I could come back, and this would be done.
But like, I know you've run this. I don't know how many times in my channel, and we're still getting new hits.
Oh yeah, because again, like I mentioned before, some bot creators favor certain names and give them certain numbers.
Yeah.
Some, not all, some of these bots we're catching just now are variations on names that when I added them to the list, they didn't yet exist, but they've existed since then. So I'm now catching them because, again, I'm that good. Now, some of you might say, "Oh, that's really cocky, you son of a bitch." But you know what? I'm right. Go ahead, prove me. We have
You're
visual
not
evidence
wrong.
right here. We have visual evidence right
See,
here.
there's
I'm not wrong.
There's a difference between cocky and confident, in my opinion. Cocky is being overly confident without the ability to back it up. Confident is knowing your abilities and, you know what, prove me wrong. Go grate an entire Costco-sized wheel of cheese.
Right? Go grate the whole fucking cheese aisle. We're in the seas. We're nearing the end of the seas, right? Now keep in mind there are, what was it, 6,000?
Commander Route 04. Commander Route 15. Commander Route 19.
Now, to be fair, those commander routes aren't commander routes. That's actually another dick trying to use the commander route name to let people...
Oh my god, look at this. This is such a great example. Look at this. 04, 15, 19, 42, 32, 44, 35, 25, 46, 34, 48, 54, 50, 62. What the fuck?
Yep.
And none of those are the actual commander route.
Yeah, there's only one actual commander route, and it's commander route. All these other ones is a pretender.
Same as these. Crazy Sunrise.
Yep.
Like, fuck you.
Yep. And the horse you rode in on.
Yeah. So the one thing about this is that it does eat chat when the streamer is live, but you don't often run this while the streamer is live, right? You were saying there was...
I try not to, yeah.
Well, you were saying there's another caveat to this, in that they have to... If people want to have Gouriki as a mod, they have to be willing to work with Gouriki.
Yes.
And that is...
Because I don't want to use this. This is too much time out of my life. And this is just one channel.
Exactly.
It's just one channel.
Exactly.
We calculated before that this is going to take over 40 minutes. Well, considering how many names have been added, this is going to take nearly an hour.
Yeah.
This is going to take nearly an hour to run all the way through. And to make it worse is because the internet isn't a steady pace. It oscillates. there's going to be names that are skipped.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want that.
So
But
running it once isn't even enough.
Yeah, running it once isn't even enough. So I'm even though I'm spending an hour on it, I'm losing valuable time because I need to run it again. And even then, I might miss the same name.
Yeah. So I wanted to draw attention to the link. The I don't even remember what it's called, but I know that there is some interaction that has to happen with you to share a link to you.
Yep, that'll be covered in the slides later.
Okay, never mind then.
What I'm gonna do is once we get to the Fs, we're gonna cancel this because it's really not necessary. Because you guys, we cannot waste the hour watching these names because I have more slides to show you guys.
Yeah.
More things you can do to protect your stream, identify bots, stop bots, etc. So we're gonna let this hit F.
This is so much information, and I'm so glad to have met you. In fact, one of the first interactions that we had was a bit of a clash, and I it was funny how it happened because I thought that I had been doing bot security in my channel. And you were like, no, there's bots in your channel right now. I wasn't even on. And I went and I checked and I was like, fuck, he's right. So I reached back out and I was like, dude, teach me.
Yep. And Craig, I don't know about Bob. I don't know what Craig's taught you, Bob, but I know that Craig is my best anti-bot student.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hands down,
That's
Craig
really
has
cool.
learned the most from identifying bots, following my advice. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I basically share a brain with Craig, so whatever he learns, I know. Which is really convenient because I don't have to do much. But I know that Craig has learned a fuck ton from the information that you provide, and to have you on here to share this with other people tonight is amazing.
I'm showing that it's in the Fs now, so I'm going to hit escape to cancel the names being sent.
Fair. We have 20 minutes to an ad.
Okay, here we go. And I'm just now getting notices that my computer's choking on it. But just so you guys know, right? That's how I used to, that's when I got the band kaiju name that actually Craig gave me, I think. Or it was either Craig or Ragged.
I think I was the first to use the name kaiju.
Okay. So the band kaiju, the bot kaiju I got from one or both of you guys. And that came basically from this program because doing it manually just took ages. But anyway, the way I do it is differently, which we're going to cover in slides later on. So moving on, going back, here's the list of bots you're allowed to use. Or not allowed to use, the bots that you're allowed not to ban. Ta-da! There we go.
Yeah.
Any questions? All right, now I got to change chapters. There we go. So going back to the slide we had before, this is someone that I actually moderate for. And this was somebody who argued with me that he didn't have any bots in his channel.
Ouch.
And as you can see, he's got 2 viewers.
Yeah.
Well, if these aren't bots, why is this number 2?
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. This goes back to the question before: how many of these are bots? All of them. There's not a single human on this picture. Okay, so going again to why you should also ban bots. Now, there are some streamers I know that use tools that pull the names of chat out, like this one. It just pulls the names in chat. They don't have to chat at all. As long as they're in chat, the names get pulled, and they're given an avatar, and they race around on the screen. Well, just in this one screenshot, there's 6 bots.
Yeah. Fun.
Here's somebody else that I don't moderate for. They have 9,000 followers, and there's the bots.
Yeah.
And they're telling me there's nothing.
So viewer count is accurate, asks Ben Ellery.
It generally is. However, there is I don't know if disparity is the right word. There is the viewer count and the viewer list don't share the same sync time.
Which is sus to begin with.
Yeah, so you could have, for example, 4 viewers, and you could actually know that there's 6 humans in your chat. But that's because they sync at different times. You also don't know how many of those 6 people are already viewing 2 other channels, and they don't count in your channel. Because remember, you can only watch 2.
Yep. After that, you don't count.
This just goes back to stream elements about bots earning points, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another one very similar to the other one I showed you before, where stream elements is their number 2 chatter of all time. How do you feel being in chat now? You're also beat up by MooBot and this other bot, Luna Saruka. Yay.
I feel so important.
Yeah, I feel so appreciated.
I hope that they get gift subs.
I do, yeah. So here's another person. This is actually someone that I moderate for, or used to. I'm not sure if I do now. Believe it or not, some people decide to terminate services with me.
Which is just, can we talk about that for a minute? Can we talk about that?
Okay, go ahead.
It's painful. Like I've taught you daily at this point. So, or Craig does. I mean, again, we share a brain. Sometimes I get confused. It smacks me in the brain when someone's like, it just has to be an ignorance thing, right? They just like must not want the amount of information that you have, and it's just easier to ignore. Like, I don't get how anyone would accept your services, and then maybe it's that they get overwhelmed by the amount of information that you have, but I don't understand why anyone would opt out. Anyone with a fucking brain or that gives a shit would opt out of that, because holy shit, just keep learning. And you mentioned this earlier, keeping bots because of the ad aesthetic is just brain slappingly stupid.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't understand. I don't.
Yeah, I don't tell you. Okay, well, actually, this isn't somebody I moderate for because I'm just reading up. My name's in the users list. You can see it down here. But anyway, here's somebody I was visiting because this is somebody that a friend of his who was a friend of mine said, hey, why don't you come and help this person out with bots? And I'm in chat for literally 2 minutes. This bot comes in, drops the buy followers, primes, and viewers on this YouTube link. And so I said, mod, hello, bot. And then one of the mods replied, the banhammer has spoken. And, but the thing is, going back to block terms, this message has 3 keys in it that in my block terms, this message would never appear.
Yeah.
And you can easily tell this is way below the 150 or 160 characters. But because of the keywords, the block terms, this message would still never appear.
Yeah.
And they have SiriBot. Okay, everybody in chat, raise your hand if you know SiriBot.
It's got a great flip. Other than that, I think it's fucking useless.
Okay, here's what I have to say about SiriBot.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Go f yourself. But go f yourself. Is that clear?
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
All right, that's what I have to say about SiriBot. Now, if you want to use SiriBot, if you actually want to use SiriBot, I'm not going to stop you. I will, however, judge you.
Fair.
Just so you know, if you use SiriBot, I think less of you. Just so we're clear. Just so
Okay.
we're clear.
Fair.
Just so we're clear. If you use SiriBot, I think less of you. Because it is a lazy fucking tool. It does one job and it doesn't do it well.
And it has one job. Like, you have
Yeah.
one job.
It literally has one job and it doesn't really do it. And so, like, some people say, oh, SiriBots protect me from so many bots. Oh, really? What does this picture tell you? SiriBot's right fucking there. Moderator powers. There are 7 known bots, and technically 8, because that sus one turned out to be a real bot.
Mhm.
8 known bots in this channel. What did Siri do? Nothing. Why? Because that's not Siri's job.
Nope. It's funny, though, because it makes itself out to say that it is.
Oh, it gets better. I've got a picture coming up. You know, everybody's, stay seated till the ride comes to a complete stop.
10 minutes to odds, by the way.
10 minutes to ads. Okay, going again to bots, right? Gift subs are a long thing. And again, talking in Dragnet terms here, I do not change the names to protect the innocent. Because, for starters, there's no innocent here. Here we have a partnered streamer. This is a streamer that I actually helped. This is a streamer that I helped make to partner. I told them several times with screenshots, you've got bots, you need to do something. This is a channel where I've seen 10, 20 gift sub bombs, and I've seen known bot names in those lists receiving gift subs, and I'm like, you have a problem. And they say they're not causing a problem. And yet, look at this. This was this particular moment of this particular day. They have 15 viewers and an ass ton of bots.
Mm.
Every one of these red names is a bot. And the reason it's grayed out on the right is because they're the same names from the bottom of the list on the left. That's all.
So 15 viewers and 15 bots.
Yeah. But no, there's no problem. There's no problem.
That's a great question, Ben. So, speaking of SiriBot, it flips tables. It doesn't ban, but is it malicious? Is it malicious? Is the better question.
No. It's just okay. Trigger warning. I'm going to say an unacceptable word. Just FYI. I'm going to say an unacceptable word. SiriBot is not malicious.
Okay. So it's not malicious, it's just useless.
Yeah.
Like, is it a must ban even if you were really like flipping tables? If people like flipping tables, you can make the command.
Yeah, if you like to flip tables, you can actually write the command to do it. You can write it into Nightbot. You can write it into Stream Elements.
Boop, boop. Boom. That's what I did.
You do not need SiriBot to flip tables. And if you like it to protect your channel against bots, again, you can. I won't stop you, but know that I think less of you. And when I talk to other people about you, I bring it up.
Cancelled. Yeah, cancelled. Uh-oh, he's saying a swear.
Now, and there's a picture that's going to prove my point. Now, if you've been listening for even the past half hour, when we get to the picture involving SiriBot, if you don't agree, then I'm going to think even less of you. So, I've seen it, Ben. There's somebody that I've recently became a moderator for. I love her to death. She's a glorious musician. Beautiful, lovely personality. Love her to death. Uses SiriBot. Last week, we were raided by 10 follow bots. And they were clearly follow bots because they were alphabet soup names. The other moderator that was available at the time and I started banning the bots that Siri didn't catch. The good news is there were only 10 bots that did this follow raid. Siri caught 3 of them.
Okay.
We literally banned the other 7.
Yeah.
Mostly him. Mostly the other moderator did. I got 1 because I was copying the names to add to my ban kaiju.
Yeah. Well, that's the best way to learn, Ben.
So anyway, here's a streamer that I moderate for. I love him to death too. He's Knight Rider. He actually gave me my microphone. For those of you that know my really good microphone, he actually gave it to me as a reward for being his moderator.
That's amazing. What'd you get for a mic?
It's a 5-fine. I forgot the model number.
Okay.
But it's a 5 FIFINE 5. I don't. Is that the way you say it? I don't know. But it's a 5-fine mic. I love reading on that mic. That's where I do when I do my book read.
Powered mic, like a condenser?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll look it up later. It's not important right now.
Yeah, no, okay.
But anyway,
I'm a gear nerd.
I took this picture back when he was still reluctant for me banning bots because he was always concerned that I might ban a real human.
Mm-hmm.
So I took pictures, I took screenshots over a month, and I'm like, this is about, and I sent them to him every single time.
Well, and if you do happen to unfortunately ban a human, they have the right to appeal.
Yeah, they do have it with the pictures that we went over before, right?
Yeah. Like send an unban request.
Yeah, send an unban request. Yeah. Or talk to us in Discord if it's a real human. Okay, so my success rate, get this, my success rate is better than 99%.
That doesn't surprise me.
I have less than a 1% failure when it comes to accidentally banning humans. Less than 1%. Name an industry with that accuracy that's not neuroscience.
Dude, I've banned people simply by accident by trying to fight a hornet.
But no, even when my finger slips and I accidentally get a person, I'm still less than 1% wrong.
That's incredible. 5 minutes to ads.
Okay, let's scroll through. Okay, so here's one that you actually sent to me.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one that Viara, I think you just went to bed. I'm not sure, but this is just like the message. This is just like the message that Viara told us about.
Gouriki still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. I was hoping for Viara to send a reply.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So anyway, this person contacted Craig through Twitch, and you can tell it's Craig because in the very top right you see the Alchemutation symbol. They just said, hello, may I get next line, to know you, which I'm sure would have turned into like the next questions that Viara had seen. Yeah. Like, do you play MMOs? Can I create graphics for your channel? Shit like that. Again, look, we got a picture of a chick, we've got an alphabet soup name, 0 followers, everything else was like this Instabot. And then what was really funny was right after I told Craig that, yeah, that's a bot, let's ban it, and I added it to the kaiju list, I got one. This is the one I got. Like, not even the next day. Same one, same thing. The message was, hey, Gouriki. Hello, may I get to know you?
Alphabet soup, the answer is no.
Yeah. Questionably hot chick in the picture, nothing in the background, no data. Alphabet soup, no. Get
one sec here, one sec. Vera, it's your affiliate anniversary tonight?
Oh, for VR? Oh, happy affiliate anniversary.
Yeah, happy affiliate anniversary, dude.
Okay, now this is...
3 minutes.
3 minutes, okay. So one thing I want to go over is, like, the ad bots, when they spam, they give you addresses like this.
Oh,
come here.
Terrible.
They boost your traffic, blah, 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 do a stream upgrade. And they even have, like, a fake Twitch symbol. They have the Twitch, like, bubble, but not, like, the eyes in the middle, but they put a plant in it. Totally fake. Now, just so you know, I got this picture from somebody who they were contacted by a friend of theirs that said, hey, this guy's asking me about these plans. What do I tell him? And I tell him, it's a scam. Don't do it. And then this same person, and I hope I have enough of the information covered that I don't give this person away. This person that I know said, "Can you contact the person that sent me this photo to let them know they're going to get robbed?" And I said, "Okay, sure." So I sent them a message. There we go. So the yellow bar is that other person. They said, "Hi, do you think promotion services help?" And he sends me the picture, the screenshot of the page that he's on. Twitch, by Twitch viewers, Twitch followers. He's looking at paying them for like $50. And I tell him, and he also says, "I'm just trying to make partner." I say, "No, in fact, that's a scam. The odds are they'll hijack your account and then use it to spam others. The reason Twitch doesn't sell it is it's against the terms of service and the affiliate agreement. Even if they don't hijack your account, if you get caught, you're going to get deleted. But also, why would Twitch, or why would any let's say Twitch, why would Twitch offer a service to become partner? That would be a flat rate, let's say $50, and then you make partner, and then they pay you monthly. Why would they do that?
It doesn't make any sense.
So there is no legit service. Like Twitch is never. That's why Twitch has never sold partner, and they never will. Because why would they take a one-time small fee to give you a constant fee that covers the same value? That's ridiculous.
No, never gonna happen.
Oh, good job, Hecubus. Oh, if I can have that name, can you message me that name, Hecubus? I'll add it to my list.
Yeah. Yeah, do that. 30 seconds to ads, so we're going to run ads. We're going to run a video again.
Okay.
We'll be back.
Okay, so going back, so again, looking at an ad bot, again, blocked words, blocked keywords are definitely a good thing to have. So for example, there's this streamer who I don't moderate for, got spammed, again, minutes after I'm in chat. And I said, "You can easily stop bots like that." And then she was arguing on stream. She was like, "No, you can't. They always come." And I was like, "I'll screenshot it, make it part of my stream." Because this was actually before I had my really big security stream like 2 years ago. So I talked about bots like this. And I was like, and she was going, "But I need to get a bot like SiriBot or something like that to stop those."
No, everyone needs a mod like Gouriki.
And I was like, it doesn't need to be a bot. You can edit and banned words. Because, again, want to become famous, banned. Buy followers, banned.
Like
Big
if you're a
follows,
musician, ban Wonderwall and Freebird.
chicken. So here's another spam botter. This person is literally telling them that they're going to lurk until they go live to bump their account later.
No ads ran. Okay, well. Crying Broccoli's heading out. Thank you so much for being here.
Good night, Crying Broccoli. The VOD will be out if you should you want to suffer through the rest of the video.
There will be a VOD. There will also be a YouTube video, which will be a little more condensed. I mean, all the information's still going to be there. I'm just going to cut out, like, the ad breaks and shit. Continue.
So on this picture, I just have a question.
Okay.
If the unban request is, "I don't recall ever even being in this chat, why am I banned?"
But wait.
How did they get banned?
Why, right?
See, this goes back to Commander Root, because bots like Commander Root, they have an ability. Like, Commander Root knows when he's been banned in a channel, which is why he sends the unban request. And let's go look at that right now.
Okay.
When Commander Root gets banned, he actually knows he's been banned, and specifically what channel. And he also has an automated response that will say, "Hello, moderators of the channel name. I'm mainly lurking with this account, which makes me believe that a chat ban isn't necessary. I would appreciate if you could unban me. Best regards, Commander Root." And I guarantee every one of you that has ever banned Commander Root, that is exactly the message you get.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee it is like 1 to 4 days after you've banned him. Because that's how often his bot reports back to him. So he automatically sends that reply to unban. And I tell him, I actually respond to it. So I have a copy-paste response. "While we welcome lurkers, we cannot allow bots, including yours, to receive a gift sub. So either develop an inherent Twitch tool that removes bots from the gift sub pool, or enjoy the ban so we can allow the humans in our chat to receive gift subs."
That is such a great response.
Like, I think it's a very professional response.
Yeah.
And it's And
It's
because it's copy
courteous.
paste, and because it's copy paste, it returns the same respect he's showing us.
Mm.
Because he's not writing those messages, it's copy paste and it's in his bot.
Yeah.
So because his bot is actually programmed to let him know he's been banned in his channel, which is why people like this people, that's why he's sending an unban request. I banned him because I'd seen it on the bot list. And the reason he's banned without ever being in the chat is because he was on the ban list. So then whatever program he uses notifies him, well, you're banned in so-and-so channel. So either this is a copy-paste response, I don't recall ever being in this chat while am I banned, unban request, either that's automated or he actually clicks through and goes to places, whatever. I don't care. It's a bot. And again, here's Commander Root. I have it screenshotted. This is the actual screenshot of Commander Root's request. It's exactly what I just read. And I think I got the screenshot from Craig's channel. I'm not sure.
Quite possibly.
And that's the end of that section. Now we're going to move on to our next chapter. Art scammers. These are the people that want to create graphics and overlays and avatars and shit for your channel.
They're
Oops,
the worst.
I used the wrong program. I want to use photo.
They make, like, they give everyone that wants to do that for real a bad name.
Right? Because anytime you get somebody legit approaching you, you're like, no thanks.
No, fuck. I know what you're after. Fuck you.
Right? So anyway, long story short, if a page looks like this, you know they're bullshit. Because their avatar is straight up out of Genshin Impact. Their background, straight up out of Genshin Impact. They have all this bullshit here, professional this, professional that. I make all these things. 9 followers, really.
Yeah, so professional.
And they want to be DM'd for more info. But if you scroll down their channel, where's their artwork?
Yeah.
Where's a web page to go to? Why do they only have 9 followers? Why don't they stream?
Or they have a web
showing them-
page that several other people have been linked
Right,
to because
yep.
it's a network thing.
Yeah, we're going to get to that too. So yeah, this is instantly known fake. This
Okay.
is totally, there's nothing legit here.
I have to restart sound, but people will still be able to hear you. So continue.
Okay. All right. So here's a person. This is another art streamer that I believe contacted a friend of mine who may or may not be present right now in chat, but he might have gone to bed. And this person is just, all they're doing is buttering up the streamer. You're absolutely engaging. I'll DM you on Discord. By the way, all the art scammers, they will quickly ask for your Discord. They will quickly ask for your Discord, which means if you have your Discord announcement on a timer, they will wait in chat long enough to actually just catch it if you haven't yet already been asked to give it to them. So with this particular friend of mine, who's also one of my mod clients, I actually said in chat, you're awfully nice to this art scammer. And then we had a nice exchange in private messages about how they think they're allegedly legit. And I'm like, no, they're not. I can tell they're not because they asked about your Discord. I can tell they're not because they're sucking up to you. I can tell they're not because
had something similar happen recently.
I can tell they're not because where's their art? Their banner? No art.
No.
Why do they have so many different names? Now, granted, I have a couple different names myself, but why are they mildly staying here, here, and here? Abject Blacksmith there.
See, I don't understand that.
There.
Like, if you want to convey a personality or choose your internet name, why aren't you that everywhere?
Yeah. Why is there no background picture in this one? Why is this why is this an internet available shark? This is clearly not someone done. This is downloaded from somewhere. This is a scammer. Okay, so if anybody starts buttering you up and says shit like this, and then quickly gets to, I'll message you on Discord, or can I join your Discord? Or if they catch it in your timer, you're going to get hit up there. Here's another one. So again, going back to my friend Knight Rider, the guy that bought me the microphone, he was scammed. I wasn't able to catch him because I was going through a transition time at school. It was like the change of the school year or whatever. And he was talking about this new art that he got for his channel.
Oh, God.
And I know, because I like penguins too. I coincidentally happened to recently been looking at Penguin art because I wanted to make some extra emotes for him because I've made some of his emotes before. And I saw this and I went, this penguin looks familiar. So all I did is I went to Google image search and I put down what this alleged artist did. And look at all these hits I got.
Oh, God.
I even got an advert of the person selling the picture.
As an
That is-
actual artist, that makes me fucking sick.
So yeah, anyway, this person was totally a scammer. So he filed for fraud. He filed for a refund.
Okay.
I don't know how it went. He didn't tell me. But yeah, anyway, that's art scammers. That was a short chapter. So just be careful when people butter you up in chat, okay? Now we're going to go to my favorite chapter. How bots are stupid. How many of you know Fossabot?
Only vaguely familiar.
Okay, well, Fossabot is a legit bot. A lot of streamers use it to do things like do automatic shoutouts, and I don't know what else because I don't use Fossabot. Because I know Fossabot takes the same short bus that Suribus does.
Yeah.
Suribot does. So I come into the streamer's chat, and I won't say who he is because he's probably here right now, but this is someone from our community. I went to his channel. I said, "Morning, Merry Christmas." Fossabot immediately shouts out, "Merry."
I love your
Fucking
comment.
what?
Put the eggnog down, bud.
So, like,
Go home, Fossabot. You're drunk.
Fossabot obviously forgot to wear the helmet on the bus this morning.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I'm not real keen on Fossabot. But again, if you want to use it, knock yourself out. Personally, I think you have better options available.
Like Siribot.
So there's Fossabot. This is user error. Here is someone I don't work for. Here's someone who uses Pokemon Community Game, and I'm sure a lot of people here right now know Pokemon Community Game. This streamer forgot to actually whitelist it to be used on the stream. And what's missing is the other picture that I took that apparently I deleted a long time ago, where it shows that the two pictures were 2 weeks apart. So for over 2 weeks, they had Pokemon Community Game, but not whitelisted, so nobody was playing it for 2 weeks minimum. And okay, next up, we've got a really tasty treat. Now, remember what I said about Siri before?
Which part?
Any of it. Remember everything I've said
Okay.
about Siri so far. Just keep in your mind everything I've said about Siri. And also, okay, now that that's loaded in your mind, let's get the other 8-track in the cassette machine here. Now load up everything we've talked about bots so far.
Mm-hmm.
What bots do, what they're capable of, why you need to get rid of them, how much of a cancer they are, and now relate that back to everything Suribot does. Now remember, Suribot only does one job, and it does not do it well. Which is kind of stupid, right? Like, why would you... Like, must be a government employee. I don't know. So, this next picture is a tweet. It's a series of tweets from the guy who created Suribot from just October of 23. Or 22, sorry. This is literally the guy that made Suribot. Do you have to ban Twitch follow bots? No. Banning bots doesn't have any effect on them. The vast majority of follow bots never talk in chat, so banning has no effect.
Banning has the effect of getting the fuck rid of them.
Blocking them using /block username removes the follow. And then later on in the same day, but Siri, why does Suribot ban and block follow bots? Because it's an indicator to the streamer and mods showing what action was taken. Otherwise, I'd be DM'd constantly with, why didn't your bot do anything? I will probably change this someday. And then again, later in the same day, if a suspicious user or bot actually talks in chat, sure, ban them. If they're only follow botting, you can save yourself some time and skip the banning. Of course,
No.
if it makes you feel better to ban them, then keep doing it.
What a concept. What a
Okay,
concept.
so now that you know this from the guy who wrote Siri himself, if you still like SiriBot, now you know why I think less of you.
Fair. 100% fair. It has a great flip command. Other than that, fucking Christ.
Now you know why I use the R word in regards to SiriBot. The guy who made it admits to not knowing what bots are and what they do.
Good Lord.
These are his tweets. Go ahead, anybody with Twitter, X, whatever, go back in time. October 19th, knock yourself out. I didn't
can't.
fake this.
I'm blocked, banned, and unable to sign in. I can't even delete my Twitter X account because I'm suspended.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Eh,
But anyway, there you go. There you
whatever.
go. This, if this picture does not change your mind about SariBot, you do not need to talk to me about any services I can render for you. If you still are like, oh, I love SariBot. SariBot saved me so many times. I'm going to tell you to go back to the beginning of the VOD and review your stream security settings. Look at your moderation settings. Look at your RAID settings. Look at your bit settings. Look at all those settings, because if all those line up with the shit I've been talking about, you're already doing Siri's job, and you're doing it better than Siri.
Honestly, we have no idea, Hecubus, other than trying to remove the account. We tried to remove the account, it's been suspended, now I cannot remove the account. It's probably a numbers game.
So this one might visually trigger somebody, just FYI.
Okay, trigger warning. Is this a video?
No, I'm not going to play it. It's just a single picture. So trolls, as we know, are a serious thing. This particular troll visited a streamer that I like. She's not present right now. Talked her up in chat. Some of the things he said were kind of weird. Like, you could tell he was trying to get a reaction out of somebody, and some of chat was reacting, but she wasn't. And then he ultimately said, I'm going to go to Discord and post it. As soon as he said that, I went to her Discord, and seconds later, he posted that. I personally messaged all of his moderators, and I wrote in chat, I'm like, you need to go to Discord right now, ban that guy, and delete his message. And so this is why one of my personal requests, but not a demand, for the people that I moderate for, please consider allowing me to be a moderator on your Discord as well. Because if I see this kind of shit, I'm putting an end to it.
I mean, if you would like to, I would like to invite you to be a moderator on the Discord.
Oh, I'd be happy to, Bob, and if Craig lets me, that'd be great too.
Craig, I make the decisions.
Apparently. Is that why you're always out of peanut butter?
Yeah. And why I
Okay.
get all the ice cream.
Oh. Okay. So again, going back to Commander Root tools, there's a lot of tools at your disposal that are great tools. And here's one thing, going back here again. This is something that every streamer should do. Personally, I would say once a month. But again, that's me personally. If you want to do it once every other month, fine, whatever. Even once a year, whatever. I recommend doing this. Get to the Commander Root page. Go to Follower List Viewer. Click on that. Type in your channel. Wait, why didn't mine work? Did I do it wrong? I got distracted. No, me as the streamer, I'm going to do follower remover. Sorry. If I'm looking at somebody else, I'm going to do following list viewer.
Okay.
So, for example, if I were to grab Alchemutation here, since he's not here to argue, we'll just do it without him.
Yeah, now he's the victim.
So, for example, we've got Craig's channel up here. It's going to bring up all of his followers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take advantage of this filter, minutes between account creation and follow. I'm assuming I don't have to explain that to anybody.
No.
I'm going to put in 1 minute to 10,000. 10,000 minutes is, I forgot. I looked it up earlier. I forgot. That's like 7 days. So this is almost a 7-day-old account, right? I'm going to apply filter. Bam. So
6.94 repeating days.
Yep. So for Alchemutation, he's got 66 people in his followers list that are less than 7 days old by the time they followed him.
What?
And I know this one's a bot.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
So what I want to tell all of you is I want you to do the same thing for your account. And you can even change this number. You can even go here, add a 10 to it. That's like, what, 70 days?
Yep.
And change your filter even more. It's up to you. Put whatever number you like there. But I'm saying take a real good look at how long it takes between account created and following you. Look at these names and think real hard. Have you ever seen them chat? Do you actually know them? Now, granted, there are going to be legit names here. But I know right now, this one, this Arslan, is not. Because he's got Arslan UZ, Arslan UZB. He's got one. There's another one somewhere.
Son
I
of a
forgot where it was.
bitch. But some new accounts act so nice and human.
Yeah. Anyway, you need to clean your shit.
Gotta
So-
get rid of the dangleberries, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So Commander Root Tools is going to give you a ton of things at your disposal to clean up your account. Now, the sad thing is you're gonna lose a lot of followers. Like, just for the sake of argument, let's say they're all
you're
bad.
not. Are you
What?
losing followers? You're not.
Right, because they're not really around. And even if you were questionable, like, oh, maybe that person's real, maybe that's not, you've got all these other telltale signs. Are they using a default logo? You can sort that way. Bam. So scroll down here. All these ones that say yes, the odds are more likely than the ones that say no that these are bots.
Mm.
So if you were to go through and kill all 66 of these names, granted you'd lose 66 names,
Oh, no.
but the odds are you're not going to lose anything. Here, let's look at some of these, because
What are
the
you
great
actually
thing-
losing? You're
the great
losing
thing-
bots.
You're losing nothing, right?
Yeah.
So what I can do is, from this exact page, I can actually look at the mod card of this account. Bam. They've never sent a message. They've never been banned. And they were created within 1 day of joining.
Unreal.
They've been following you for 6 weeks, 7 weeks, never said a word. And to me, that's disrespectful. So my personal
Well,
advice,
yeah.
again, for all of you, my personal advice, like, lurking is fine. Lurk as much as you fucking want.
I'm personally going to go back through this and like set all this up properly.
So, like, again, lurkers, I love lurkers. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. I know some of us have commands that say the same thing. You can lurk all you like. But for fuck's sake, say hi.
Yeah. Say
Communicate in chat more than twice. I'm not going to say more than once. I'm not going to say just hi. Communicate in chat more than twice, so that when Craig or me or somebody else goes through these names, we don't go, oh man, who the fuck are you? Here, let's look at another random one. Here, let's go to this one. How about this one? Geralter Rivia. Mod card. Bam.
Ghost Law, thank you for the follow.
Okay, this person is conceivably legit.
Oh, what happened to my camera?
So this person
Oh, there we go.
actually has 50 messages. Good for them.
Okay.
What they need to do, though, is fucking pick a profile picture and a background. So there we go. And that's going to bring us up to the chat ban. So one of my demands as being a moderator is this. So for those of you that for some reason want me to moderate for you,
For whatever reason.
for, I don't know, you're drunk or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. You just want an idiot for a mod.
Yeah,
I'm
if you want some dude with like only fucking 7 years of experience.
Just some loser off the street.
Yeah, if you want me to moderate for you, you need to go into Twitch Tools by Command or Root. Go to Moderation Tools. Make sure you're logged in via Twitch. You're going to pay attention to this line right here. If you want to let someone else do it for you, you can send them this link. This link, protect it like your reproductive organs. You're not going to give this to just any moderator. You're not going to post it anywhere. You're going to send this in a private message. Again, if this is to me. If you have a moderator you trust enough,
pick.
if you have a moderator you trust enough with this link, give it to them. But be aware that this link is very, very powerful. But it's what I need to do the bans that you saw before.
Yeah.
Yay.
You're truly a bot-killing legend, sir. I always notice bots in other people's chats and think how lucky we are to have you on our side. That's awesome!
So one thing I always appreciate from people I moderate for are lovely little thank you notes like that. Unfortunately, that's the only one I have saved.
Hey, great example though, dude. Because honestly, you are fucking fantastic at what you do, and it is so underappreciated here on Twitch because no one even knows that you need to do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Thank you.
well,
One question.
no. Thank you. Thank you for doing what you do and being here to explain it. I'm really happy to have you on the Cosmic Colon because we are friends. But
Yay.
I'm also really happy that you have a platform to share this information with other people because holy shit, knowledge is fucking power.
Yep. So going back to things, I'm going to go back to my other screen as well. We don't need that. So yeah, if you want me as your moderator, do that. And we'll talk in private messages, of course. And of course, again, I don't require any kind of payment. I just ask that if it's possible, sub to me, sub me to you. Just, it's a great thank you. And I've had people ask me, Gouriki, what makes a good moderator? And I say a good moderator is someone that takes what they fucking know and tell bad moderators.
Yeah.
I used to study Taekwondo, and my teacher always had this great saying.
Hey, Craig also did Taekwondo.
Oh. His saying is, do not reinvent the wheel. Like, why watch someone struggle from, like, a stick in the mud when you could be like, dude, let me show you how to make that wheel. Share the fucking knowledge. Don't be like, I'm a good moderator. Who are you? Ugh. You're not a good moderator then.
Yeah.
Teach others.
I agree so much. Like everything that we do is an art, and the worst thing that we can do is gatekeep that art. Like, teach others. If you know something, spread the knowledge. Like, train other people in what you can do, because that shit's amazing.
So going back to some of the bots that we did before. So here's Alicidra. We know this is a well-known bot. Look, picture of a hot chick. 102,000 followers. Why is her background still generic as shit? 102,000 followers. She should be partnered.
Right?
Like, how can you have 102,000 followers and not hit like 80 every day like a partner needs?
Yeah.
How can you? Oh, well, let's look at her. Let's look at the account. All right, first screen. And we're on the channel right now. You can see it in the tab. We're on the actual channel now. Oh, you need... Did you change your capture there, Bob?
I think I did.
Yeah, you don't... Here, let me turn my camera off and we'll get back to this then. Does that help?
Yeah, I seem to have oh, there it is.
Okay.
I lost the screen share.
Oh, okay. I'll just redo it. Where did... My Discord... Oh, wait. Here, I'll just rejoin chat again. I'll just pop back out because it might have just been...
No, it's working now.
Hello?
Hello.
We're good? All right.
Yep.
Okay, so here we are again with Alicidra. Looks like we got it. Looks like we're good. Okay. Why is this... We're on the home. Why is this blank as fuck? Can anyone... Class? Hands? Why is this blank as fuck? Let's go to the About page. 102,000 followers, just a smiley with a 3? What the fuck is this?
Yeah. 100,000 followers.
Hasn't streamed recently. What? Videos. Nothing. What? Absolutely a bot account.
Questionably hot.
Nothing legit. Yeah, questionably hot. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't want to pick on random people here. But yeah, we're way over our slotted time.
Don't worry
If
about
anybody has any requests, if anybody wants me to visit your channel and give you a quick analysis, I'd be happy to do so.
Don't worry about slotted time, man. I knew this was going to go over simply just based on the day that Craig had.
Right? Well, I knew it would be. I knew it would go over because I practiced everything I wanted to say with Jev like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And even with her interrupting me, it took 3 hours.
Yeah.
And we're only 40 minutes over, and that's because of the ads, maybe. I don't know. And because of other problems.
Half a B. Look at this. Half a B as a comment for you. From the worst
really? I missed it.
From the worst moderator on Twitch to the best. Thank you.
Oh, yay, half a B. Yay. Half a B's good. For anybody that likes survival crafting games like 7 Days to Die, half a B's a good person to watch.
Awesome.
And our mutual friend Sendai Sweetie is also an actual artist. She actually does legit artwork and emotes and junk.
Sendai actually sent to us our first fan art. It's a picture.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a picture of me in the freezer eating ice cream. It's wonderful. Ben Ellery is...
We're gonna look at Ben. All right,
Yeah.
let's look at Ben. Now again, this is just an analysis. Ben Ellery. Was it official? What's next?
Ben Ellery official. Yeah.
I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so just taking a look at the account. All right, got a picture of a real face. Good. Got a real background. Good.
This is showing...
152 followers. All right.
Oh, hold on. This isn't showing up on stream. I'm going to try and make...
Refresh.
This... Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Good to go. Yep.
All right. So 152 followers. Home is blank. That's a little bit odd.
That's weird.
But we'll keep looking. Maybe it's something on my end. I don't know. Let's look at the about. Oh, he's on streaming hiatus for a bit in 2024. All right. Okay, fine. Educator, producer, mixing engineer, general nerd in Canada. He teaches on musicianspeersports.com. Okay, I can go with that. Looking for 10 subs, a nice, modest number. I can go with that. All right. Schedule. Streamed about 9 months ago. Okay, that's...
Okay, thanks, Ben.
That's quite some time, but it's all right. Look at any videos saved up. No videos. Oh no. Well,
I know, and no questionably
been-
hot chick in the picture.
it's been 9 months. They could have rolled off because he's not partnered. So my advice would be next time you stream is to save one as a highlight, so that way it stays significantly longer. So that way you don't have 0 videos. Let's go to chat. Hydrate. Okay, only stream elements and butt spot. Well, again, by not streaming in 9 months, you've essentially weeded out all the bots anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're not going to be somewhere they don't get anything from,
Okay.
right?
Is there anybody who has streamed in the past month that wants to be an example?
Example.
Anybody that streamed, let's see, this is what, the 7th? Anybody that has streamed since December 7th?
Do we have streamers in chat still? Who we got here? White, gray, black, maybe, if they're still active?
Okay, I'm gonna have to copy it because I'm not gonna remember how to spell that. Where was I going with it? There's Ben Ellery.
Well, I mean, we could look at mine, but I don't think we'll learn much.
Yeah, we need somebody that I don't already moderate for, otherwise it's not going to be an example.
Halfy B is saying you can use mine.
Well, again, somebody I don't moderate for, I appreciate that, Halfy B. But
Yeah.
for me to make an example, I need to be somebody I don't moderate for. Okay, we've got white gray here. Background name all over it. Icon streamed from only 7 hours ago. We have lots of streams going on. We've got lots of recently categories.
Yep.
We've got names on the bottom. Racket, we know. Carp, I know.
I'm Seabad.
I don't know. I'm Seabad. But anyway, because I see Racket here, and I see a lot of streams, like, this looks good. Like, I have no problem saying this is a legit account. 279 followers. Let's go to the about. Really frank chatting. I like it. Extra Life, good cause. I actually donated a lot to Extra Life several years ago.
It's a charity and not an advertisement.
Right? Yeah, there's no Binance, there's no Honey Gain. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff here that screams real person, so this is good. Last stream 3 hours ago.
How about Lenovo's Twitch?
Lenovo? Is that like a... Well, again, if it's partnered, it's going to be infested. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. Personally,
so looking at white gray, this looks really good. Let's look at bots though. Since he was on just 7 hours ago, we're going to hit viewers. Bam. Bot. Every single one of those names is a bot.
Okay.
So the good news is White Gray's account looks great as a real person, real streamer. Everything looks awesome. The bad news is
they have bots.
Full of bots.
Yeah.
So if White Gray happens to be around, or if anybody knows White Gray, let him know he's got some bots to clean up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lenovo. Is that the actual, like, just like the company, Lenovo? Like that?
I'm guessing so. I'm not sure who this is.
Hopefully it's not a titty streamer. Well, this is either the wrong Lenovo or this is just some random account. Okay, so Q says, yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, just the generic head and shoulders, generic background, 2 followers. So far, I don't like what I'm seeing.
Yeah. What's the about?
Nothing on home. About streams Euro Truck Simulator 2. Okay, that's nice. I mean, I play Euro Truck Simulator 2. I've streamed it before.
Videos?
Hang on. Any schedule. Hasn't streamed recently. Doesn't look good.
Mm-hmm.
No videos found. Doesn't look good. Chat. Well, again, this person hasn't streamed recently. There's not going to be any bots in chat. Yeah, this person hasn't streamed in so long. Like, that's popped up. That's horrible. They're clearly Korean or like Korean, which is why this shit's there. This Hangul. I would call this a bot.
Coleslaw followed 15 minutes ago. Sus. Coleslaw saying, yeah, investigate me.
Well, it's going to be hard, Q, because I actually moderate for you. But just for the sake of argument, again, looking at the profile, all right. Profile pic, depending on how you go, that could be a lure. Background, oh, nice, cute stuffed animal, or no, it's either a stuffed animal or it's actually knitted. I can't tell. Okay, Overwatch 2. Okay, so there's no accounting for taste, but at least you stream. 676 followers. Okay, you've got
Do it, coward.
streams going back 11 days. I don't know either of these two people, but the good news is I don't know those two people. So they're clearly not automatically bots. In the about, professional photographer, advocate. All right, about me.
Photographer?
Q, Amazon list, got some food going on. Okay, all this looks good.
I'm going to follow.
Schedule.
Professional photographer to professional photographer.
Last streamed 11 days ago. All right, 11 days is respectable. 11 days. Videos on Q. Got 2 from 11 years ago. We have a highlight from 2 years ago. So going back to, who was it? Ben Ellery. Saving a highlight will help save you from moderators that may not know things.
Random Man is saying you can also rate my updated photos.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, Q looks good. Let's check chat. I don't know how long ago I recently ran chat. I love this picture.
Aww.
Chat looks good. There's no outstanding bots because we know Nightbot's legit because you sign into it, and as is Stream Elements, so we're good. Okay, so if I remember right, it's Random Man 29.
Yeah.
Random Man 29. Hopefully it's not a dick pic.
All right, background is Pokemon now.
Okay, good.
Oh,
okay, we have an icon.
That's
not even a person. That's fine.
That's
but it's also
looking
not
much better.
So another bot symbol is if it's not a hot chick, it'll be a meme. So this is neither. So that's good props. We have got a Pokemon thing in the background. Again, not a hot chick, not a meme. Clear.
And I know personally that Random Man is a big Pokemon fan, so that checks out.
Good. Random Man has no followers, probably because Random Man doesn't stream. I think Random Man's only a viewer. Based on what I've read in previous chat.
Random Man, any plans to stream?
And I'm going to assume that when I click on the community here, we're also going to see like the cat that's like, there's nobody here. Please invite some people. Bink. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Because Random Man hasn't streamed. So, yeah, again, if the person was in chat, I would click on it. So, again, coming to Alchemutation, I would click on Random Man, which hasn't refreshed. Here, let me refresh the page.
Hecubus, what if the profile pic is an anime girl?
It can still be, yeah, that can be a bot because you know they target girls because you know they
Coleslaw, wow, calling me a lurl just for being a hot G. Hey,
so,
you know, some hot chicks are just genuinely hot, you know?
So again, if I were to look at chat and I went Random Man and with numbers, Random Man 29, yeah, this is sus. If I brought this up, I would see 431 messages. I don't have a problem. I would see this pic. I would see that pic. I'd be like, you're clear, Random Man. Let's see. Let's look at... This is a name I've seen a lot. Rolling Crow. Okay, 196 messages. Even's chatted with Hecubus before. All right. Subbed for 3 months, which means odds are likely odds are likely not all 3 of them are gifted. I don't know how likely, but anyway. So I would say this person's fine. I would have no need to bring up their account any further.
Rolling Crow's awesome. Rolling Crow.
And of course, I wouldn't look at VIPs or moderators because I would assume that the streamer has already vetted them well enough. I would only be looking in the viewers category. Okay, any last questions? I believe I've covered all my bases.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, given given the issues at the beginning and given the issues during, 45 minutes over is not so bad. I think we did pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, almost an hour over. Yeah, I can live with that. That's definitely pretty good. I changed my camera. I don't know if it's going to catch it. Is it going to catch it?
I have to change how things are happening.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, there. Hey, look, it's Gouriki's face again.
So again, if anybody missed anything, or if you just want to relive certain moments, there's going to be the VOD, there's going to be the YouTube. I want to ask if I can have a copy of it that I can stick someplace.
For sure, man. Yeah. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
What do you do if you're too hot?
Well,
Coastlaw.
I just gain weight and then I'm less hot.
That's advice right there. Gain weight, then be less hot. Be less sus. Be less hot, and therefore less sus. I mean, me personally, I'm going to put on a bikini and make a calendar. That's unrelated, though.
Don't apply dry ice directly to the skin.
Yeah, that's good advice, actually.
Don't put it in at least 2 layers of something else.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm sure I covered a lot. Some of you guys probably have like brain explosions. The VOD's going to be around, the YouTube's going to be around. Feel free to send me messages. Hopefully in Discord. I'm not super keen on messages through Twitch.
So Discord is like the best way to reach you?
I much prefer Discord. In fact, to bring up Discord again, I teach everything that I taught. Well, not everything I taught today. Parts of what I covered, most of what I covered is available in my security channel in my Discord, the Codex, where the Codex is a group of streamers that are also readers. A lot of us read primarily. Some of us do other things primarily and then read other times. When I lived in Japan, I could only read during school vacations. In my current situation, I'm lucky to stream it all. But I want to read as soon as I can. I don't know when it would be.
Twitch is basically spam bots and DMs.
Right? But anyway, yeah, if you guys have any questions, there's Discord, there's the Codex. I just prefer not to have messages in Twitch because for me, Twitch messages are like important messages like during a stream. It's not meant for, hey, can you come over here and go do this? Like, no. And for those of you that actually want me as a moderator, we'll talk about it. For those of you that want me to train moderators, we could talk about that too. And again, thank you, Ben. I believe Ben
I would like to point this out. For anyone that would like to have Gouriki as a moderator or have them share his knowledge with anyone else, please consider real-life compensation. He works hard at what he does. Nobody needs to work for free. Nobody should work for free. That's fucking slavery. So, if you would like Gouriki as a mod, give him a sub, and give him a gift sub to your channel as well. That's the least you can do. And if you're like SiriBot, I think less of you.
I mean, honestly, and I know there's some streamers that say, "Oh, SiriBot saved my life countless times." Dude, what are your settings?
Yeah.
Seriously, watch this video.
How and
Go
why?
through your settings. You got raided because your settings suck.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. Don't let Siri be your diaper.
Hecubus, no work for exposure.
Yeah, I don't work for exposure.
No
Fuck.
work for exposure. Exposure is
So,
fucking stupid.
Speaking of exposure, just for some people that might not know, I have moderated for 3 people in the past. 2 were in the same year. 1 was a different year. They hired me as a moderator. And then once I ran the kaiju, you know, that really long one where I can't touch my keyboard for an hour while it runs.
Mm-hmm.
The moment it was done, they unmodded me.
Which is a fucking crime.
And now that that's happened 3 times, I'm done with it.
Mm.
If you want me as a moderator, we're talking long term.
Commit.
If you want me to show up and do that, it's going to cost you $50. If you want me to show up, run the kaiju, it's $50. If you want me to moderate for you for longer than a month, then, you know, that's shit we got to talk about. But I am not, and the people that do fuck me over like these 3 people did, I am not hiding your names. In fact, I will tell you all 3 of them if you want. Actually, I can only tell you 2 of them because I forgot who the first one was.
It is fair. It's more than fair. It's more than fair. And that's all that's all he's asking. That's all we're asking. Like,
because hiding names is protecting the innocent, and the people that fucked me over are not innocent.
Not innocent. Nope. That's abusing the amount of work that you've put into what you do. That's just unfair. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate being here on the colon. It's my first time in an organ before.
Did you enjoy your journey through it? Because now, you know, the worst part about the cosmic colon is probably the end.
I don't stink yet, so I must be okay.
Okay, good. Just they were wrong. You don't have to be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here, man. I apologize for the... I apologize for Craig getting the plague, honestly. It has been a rough time to get here. Craig has not been well.
Right.
But we
and his
made
brother's
it.
a douche and a half.
What's that?
And I said, and his brother's a douche and a half.
We won't get into that here. Stay awesome all indeed. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Thank you for being a mod. Thank you for being a fucking wonderful mod, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm happy to, like, I believe so much in what you say that I wanted to have you on here and be able to share it with other people. And I hope that not only gives insight into what you do, but helps other people be more conscious about stream security and why it's so important. It's so overlooked here on Twitch, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, I know there are people out there that make the argument, why should we have to do all of this when Twitch should? Well, all right. That's a pipe dream.
It is.
Let's get past that. Let's look at what we can do.
Twitch is a service, and no service is perfect.
Right.
And it's up to the people using that service that have knowledge about it to help others navigate it. And I really appreciate what you do. And if tonight is any example, I know now that I'm not the only one that does appreciate what you do, dude. So Thank you so much. I'm going to break sound now, and we're going to see who's online, and we're going to see who we can raid. If anyone has any final questions, I've got 7 minutes to an ad and a snooze left. So let's. I'm going to do my thing and look to see who to raid. Gremlins, if you have anything else to add or to ask, now is the time.
Either one of us.
What's that?
To either one of us. Any questions?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's what I figured would happen. This is what I figured would happen. Crazy Asian is on. I raid Crazy Asian almost every Sunday night. I hold the record for raiding Crazy Asian. So,
Crazy Asian, by the way, needs some bot help.
he does. He does. Crazy Asian is actually the only Magic Twitch streamer that I don't mod for. And this is why. To everyone that wants to watch the VOD, it will be up. To everyone that wants to watch an edited version of this without any interruptions, it will be on YouTube. I will send you the link, Gouriki, and we'll go from there. Thank you for the Magic Twitch. Anyone that likes Magic, there are 4 Magic streamers so far on Twitch. 4.5. Let's say 4.5. And Crazy Asian is one of them. We're going to raid into him. I'll be going to Heyman. Is that a streamer, Ben Ellery? Also, Ben, it is so nice to see you. All streamers that have come in, and to my mods, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your help. Thank you for shouting out people when we had so much knowledge to share. I chose to skip shoutouts for the evening because I knew there was so much information to get out there. So, thank you all so much for being here. We're going to start the raid. I know how to spell his name at this point.
Surprised you don't have as a macro. Bink. Control F3. Raid
Yeah,
Crazy Asian.
that did not work. Why didn't that work? Raid.
Did you?
Raid's been created.
There it goes. Yep,
Yeah.
it's on.
Excellent.
There we go.
Excellent. Thank you so much for being here, dude. As always, it is a pleasure to talk to you. You are a wealth of knowledge. You are a Banhammer Kaiju and run a Banhammer Kaiju. It's my pleasure to show other people what you're able to do, what you do. And yeah, man, it's been a great time. If you're sub, copy the sub call. If not, copy the raid call. And we're gonna bring this party over to the wonderful Crazy Asian Nam, who will stun you and slap your brain with card tricks. I'm trying to copy my own raid call and it's not working.
They took our raid call.
Yeah, they took a burr. It's not working. No, they took a burr. Okay, there we go. They took our dub. All right, man. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Cheers,
Get out of
everyone.
Discord.
Have a great night. Let's go say hello to the wonderful Crazy Asian. Bye, everyone. We'll be on again soon.